Yeah.
Yeah, back up in this once again. Fight night got us a big heavyweight fight tonight. Y'all already know, man. It's the heavyweights and it's everybody else. We got Efe Ajagba versus late minute replacement Stephan Shaw. It's about to go down. Let me find the stream real quick. Salute to the people that stopped by El Padrino. Messi Lingard, salute to you.
Salute, fam.
Yeah, it should be a good little old fight tonight, man. We got a decent undercard too. We got this Guito Vianelli versus Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice, he got two upset victories. Well, not two upsets. I can't remember the second one, but the first one was definitely an upset when he upset Michael Coffey. Then he came back in the rematch, fattened out of shape. He didn't look the same, but he still went out there and got the victory. He didn't stop him this time. He just went out there and beat him by decision. My boy Yasser in the building. Salute to you, man. Hey, we gotta say congratulations to my boy Yasser. He a two-time champion on the MMA champ Ross. You know what I'm saying? Just got his second victory today. So you over there holding it down. Salute to my boy Rodix the champ. What's going down? Miss
Got
Lex
see
Lex.
salute, bro. Congrats, champ. Champ, bro. X, salute, fam. Miss Lex, salute, sis. It's good.
Yeah. Went out there and handled that business. I just been over here watching a little bit of football. I watched them 49ers go out there and stomp a mud hole in Seattle. I mean, it was close early, but then they took off on the motherfucker. I like that quarterback for San Francisco, Mr. Irrelevant. The last pick in the draft is out there writing a hell of a story right now. He's doing this thing. That was actually my original Super Bowl pick too, but they went out there and picked uh, that quarterback in the draft, and that made me change my mind to the Bills. But I won't be surprised if the motherfuckers go win it, man. That's a tough ass team. They playing defense. They got offense. They got everything. Got coaching. Yasser said, appreciate it. Oh, yeah, you went out there and earned that shit. Went out there and did your thing. I just hate that I let the goddamn team down. I mean, it ain't over with officially, but once we got to them Japanese fights that Chan Ross had, man, hey, I fell off a cliff. I'm talking about a half a dozen fights, I got one right. Everything else, I got all that shit wrong when it came to them Japanese fights. Y'all let me know how it sounds too, man. Y'all know I've been having all kind of audio problems. Salute to my boy J1 Pro Da Vinci. What's going down, bro? Salute to you.
J1, salute, bro.
Y'all don't forget to put them pics in the chat too, man. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? I took Efe Ajagba. I had a Jogba, then I changed it to Shaw, and then I changed it back to a Jogba again. I mean, he got the deeper amateur background. He like a 4 on the pedigree scale compared to a 3.5 for Shaw. Um, Shaw is a short is on short notice. His last fight he weighed 234 and a half or something like that. This fight he was 239 and a half. And most of his fights he actually about 234. So I think that shows that he didn't have time to get in the best shape that he would like to be in. Efe Ajagba is a lot bigger than this guy. Like when they was at the weigh-in and they was standing next to each other at the face-off, I was like, damn, this dude look like a giant. Because at first I had everybody bet on Shaw, and then when I saw that weigh-in, I was like, oh hell no. I had everybody heads that shit. Who you took in that fight, bro? Efe Ajagba or Stephan Shaw?
I took FA by knockout.
So you took Efe by knockout.
Yep.
What round you took it?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out what round. You watched the Tank Davis fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what round. What you thought about that?
Yasa be dropping them links for them pay per views, man. So we ain't got no reason not to miss no pay per view. But shit, I mean, it was a pretty decent card overall. I had a good time watching the shit. Boots Ennis got tested for the first time, like I thought he would, against Chukazian. But as far as the main event go, I'm gonna be honest. I think that I think Garcia quit. Um, he was being competitive in the fight. It was a decent fight, but when he got caught with that loop of left hand and his knees buckled, I think he quit. And the reason that I think he quit, because like a lot of people saying he didn't know where he was and he couldn't see and all this kind of stuff. Man, his vision came back pretty quick. Like from the time he got knocked out all the way to the interviews in the ring, his vision came back miraculously. And let me tell you something, when you off in the ring, it's two things going on. You can get hurt, but you can also get tired. So let's say he took that same punch in the first round. I think he would have continued the fight because he was fresh. But that motherfucker got hit with a shot late in the fight where he already kind of tired. I don't think he felt like he had enough energy for defense to stay away from that type of shot again. So he just said, fuck it, let me go ahead and get up out of here because I'm still the champion at 130 now. Can't forget about that. So let me just go on back down to 130 where I belong and do it like that. What you thought about it, bro?
Yeah, I really didn't buy that he couldn't see shit because I mean he wasn't like he wasn't avoiding punches. You know what I'm saying? Even after he got hit, but when he walked to the corner, that motherfucker he was ready to go anyway. He told the motherfucker, nah. You know what I'm saying? I can't see. Nah. Like he made up his mind on that little old 5 or 6 steps to the corner that he was done with it. Jazzy T, salute, sis. Anthony McMullen, salute. Joseph Brown in the building, salute, bro. What's happening? But yeah, I thought he quit. I thought he didn't want no more. I thought Tank caught him with a good shot, a couple of good shots too, and he felt that shit. But overall, man, I don't know, man. I think Tank. I ain't even gonna. I think it. I don't want to say he was gas, because I think every shot he was trying to let loose, like he was trying to knock the guy out with every punch. And I thought that was, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of crazy. I ain't get to see him work. I ain't get to see him really work off the jab, and he's still willing to lose rounds to wait for the knockout. I think he needs to improve on that kind of shit. But overall, he did what he had to do, though. I was entertained. But Boots ass, man, Boots was getting touched. Boots was getting touched up, man. I know old boy ain't the hardest of punchers, but the hardest puncher in the motherfucking game. But Boots, man, I ain't really like Boots' performance. What you thought about Boots' performance?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I knew that was gonna be his first time getting tested because Yukazian is a Ukrainian with over 200 amateur fights, and he done already fought some solid opposition on a professional level. So I knew he wasn't just gonna come and lay down. That's why I took Jariah Ennis by decision on the Chan Ross, and everybody else took the knockout. I knew this man wasn't gonna just go easy. He was gonna fight back a little bit, and that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy T wasn't so with it. Right as a chance that I picked FA by 6 round knockout, I think 6 round. I won't be too surprised, man. I went on ahead and took it by decision because he do got a quality opponent in front of him tonight with an amateur background, national champion, all kind of stuff. So I thought I'd give him a chance to go the distance. But I don't think like when I compare him to Frank Sanchez, I think Frank Sanchez got better feet. I think he got better legs, and Stephan Shaw is more in front of you. So I think there is a chance he could get stopped tonight. I was actually going back and forth on what I wanted to take. Did I want to take the stoppage or did I want to take the knockout? Appreciate that super chat from my boy Judge O'Brien. Said just a little something, something. Salute. We locked in on Shaw. But we ain't locked in. I got a jogger. We both got a jogger, bro. I had changed my pick. Uh, we I had hedged on the job with the betting too. So really, the way I got it set up, no matter who wins, I win. The only way I lose if it's a draw. You know what I'm saying? And also if Shaw win by knockout, I'll also lose like that. But if Shaw win by decision or any kind of way the FA win, I'm gonna win on both sides.
Joseph Brown,
Well, not on
appreciate you,
both
bro.
sides, but on one side.
Appreciate you, bro. Anthony McMullen said he quit because the punches hurt. Hell yeah, he knew he wasn't coming out for that next round.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is if you take a hard punch when you already tired, it affects you differently than taking a punch when you're fresh. If he would have took that same punch in the first round, I don't think he would have quit. like going into that fight, one reason that I felt like he was gonna get stopped, because if you look at Hector Garcia when he fought against Roger Gutierrez in his last fight, after about 8-9 rounds, the man got tired. He slowed down significantly. So that's what made me think he was gonna get stopped this time. And I was not surprised when we got to that line of demarcation or whatever I'm supposed to say. That's the time that the fight ended. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no knockdown or nothing. The man stayed on his feet. So that's what made me think it was a combination of the punches being hard and also him being fatigued. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't got the energy for defense, your ass might be in trouble. Like people think about energy for offense, but it also take energy for defense. And I think that's where he had some doubt. Anthony McMullen say salute to Marlo's corner trades and everyone on the corner. The gym is the place to be for the real breakdown. Definitely appreciate you. Judge O'Brien say salute to the corner. Just ain't right without y'all boys. Not calling fights. Glad to be back on the block with y'all boy. Appreciate you. Square Bennett. Yeah, we wanted to call the fight last weekend, man. I just been having all these technical difficulties with my audio. You know what I'm saying? I had a little breakthrough. Well, not really a breakthrough. I had ordered some new adapters, and I tried it out on MZ Stream on Tuesday, and it seemed to work okay. So I jumped out there this time, see if we can call the fight. Um, right at Right as the champ said, like the old saying goes, fatigue makes cowards of men. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I appreciate you for saying that quote. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it ain't the worst feeling in the world than getting tired in that ring and your opponent ain't tired. Like in my opinion, I think that stamina is probably the most important attribute for a fighter. I remember when Mayweather, when he fought against Sugar Shane Mosley coach Nasir uh, Richardson, I think that's his name. But he said this kid's real talent is his stamina. You know what I'm saying? If you don't never get tired in the ring, you have a major advantage in that ring, man. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen some stamina problems from this guy. So this dude, he take a hard punch when his stamina is low. I don't think he like that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker like, man, hold on, man. I'm still the champion at 130, man. I ain't got to be here and take this punishment like this, and I ain't got the energy to defend myself. So I think that's what it was, man. You said it perfectly. Fatigue makes cowards of men. So yeah, we got some decent fights on this card tonight, though. We got Supernova. What's his name? Abraham Nova. He fighting against damn Lopez. I can't even remember his fucking first name. Adam Lopez. We got Adam Lopez versus Abraham Nova. That's gonna be a good fight. The odds was real close. I took Adam Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make up some points for this Chow Ross so I can try to come back. And we also got this Guito Vianello fight against Johnny Rice. That's like a step up fight for Vianello. I had everybody bet on Vianello too, you know what I'm saying? So my reputation is on the line. But he actually had some trouble with a lesser fighter named Kingsley Ibe. But Ibe is a southpaw, and he going against an orthodox fighter tonight, so I think he should have an easier time. We'll see. He an Olympian. He done won he won silver in the international tournament. I can't remember exactly what the name of it was, but he a decent prospect though. So we gonna see. Uh, God damn. Yasa say Nova already got the motherfucking decision. God damn. Well, that's a gamble that didn't pay off. That might have sealed a nail in a coffin on my motherfucking ass. Uh, he said, I think you missed the fight. Yeah, I definitely missed that shit. Yeah, damn. Well, really, I had Nova at first, but I had glanced at King of Kings picks, and I saw that he had Nova, and I can't have all the same picks as him because I'm not gonna gain no ground. So I had to take a few chances and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though, man. Sometimes I come in here and I be like, man, if I wouldn't have changed my picks and all this kind of stuff, I would be running away with this thing. But then I've been thinking to myself lately, really what happened, every single time I had to make a tough decision, I made the wrong decision. So instead of getting mad about changing picks and all of that, the bottom line is whenever it was a tough decision, I made the wrong decision. So I just got to get better. You know what I'm saying? It was a learning experience this season. I damn sure found out that I had some holes in my game that I gotta get tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
Your shit went out it went out for the second time though. Like I don't know if you moved it or it's all the way pushed in, but it went out.
My
You came
voice
back.
had went out completely, or it just sounded far away.
Yeah, it sounded like far away.
I still sound far away.
No, it came back to how you normally was.
Oh man, don't fail me tonight, audio. Goddamn, hold me down. I ain't even. I need to turn over to the damn fight, man. I got this damn Chargers and Jacksonville Jaguars game on. Them Chargers was out there taking care of them Jaguars too. I knew they was gonna do that though. The Jaguars didn't belong in no playoffs. Salute to my boy Eric Carr was going down with you. Fresh out of Philly. Oh, they still ain't even got the shit on. They still got the basketball game on.
Eric R, salute, bro. What's happening?
It's only 5 seconds left. Texas up by 2. Yeah, so we still got some time. I'll be back. Ride as the champ said I picked Nova by split decision. I started off great in the Champ Ross boxing picks, but I fell off bad towards the end. That's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Having that stamina to do that shit week after week after week. And then look, after this season, we coming right back with it a week later. So yeah, man, everybody, if you ain't in the Champ Ross, y'all get into the new season of the Champ Ross. I can't wait to see Hyphy so I can tell his ass to stop running, being a goddamn chicken, being scared. Nigga, get your ass in the Champ Ross and show us what you got. You know what I'm saying? But salute to all the people that's in there though. Rod as the champ, Eric Carr in there, Gil Cole's in there. Uh Shit, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. J1 Pro Da Vinci, he in there. Winston Lee, he in there. It's a few people in there, man. Salute to all the people that took a chance and got in there. And salute to Napoleon too, because Napoleon he had made a sizable donation. So this season in the Champ Ross, this is the first time that we got first, second, and third place that's gonna be paid out. And he also got the other categories like decisions and knockouts. Salute to my boy Napoleon. He in the building. I can talk this ghost smelling motherfucker up. Him and Hyphy. What's up with it, bro? Salute to Hyphy. Yeah, nigga. Oh really? Yeah, oh really? Get your scary ass in the chat raw. Damn, I
Napoleon,
started cluck
salute,
like a
bro.
chicken.
Ivy, salute, bro. What's happening?
Yeah, that motherfucker Hyphy always talking that shit about the real boxing fans and the hardcore boxing and fights in Japan, fights at 115 and all this shit, but he's scared to get in the Champ Ross though. God damn, man, at least give me one season so I can say I stomped the mud hole in. And like I was saying earlier, man, my boy Yasa, he done won his second championship on the MMA Champ Ross. So salute to Yasa. He went out there and handled his business. I know I'm just sitting up here rambling, y'all. We waiting on the broadcast to come on. I didn't anticipate that the basketball would be bleeding over to that shit. The game's still on. God damn, they only had 4.8 seconds left. Texas up by 3. Napoleon say what's up to you, bro. Oh, you might have said what's up to him first. Huh? Yeah, I had a feeling that weak ass motherfucker Adam Lopez was gonna go
Yeah,
out there and lose.
yep, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna go out there and take a L. He got 23 losses as an amateur. He was like 125 and 23. Abraham Nova, he was 169 and 11, so he had the better amateur record. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take a chance, man. I guess I didn't have to. I did though. But like I said, man, this is the last season of the Champ Ross right here. And then we're gonna come right back with the next season. So if you want to get in on the next season, drop your picks in the community section when Marlo be dropping the fights we can pick from, and I will make sure that your picks get to Champ Ross. And I gotta say that Mark ass motherfucking King of Kings, it looked like he gonna be the champion. I hate I let this motherfucker go out here and look like he might win this shit. It looked like I got to root for a real outsider because this dude Jesse Aguilar, he had a chance to win. So I'm hoping he go out there and take care of this motherfucker. Since I couldn't get it done, went out there and went out like a sucker in this motherfucker. But who y'all got tonight in the chat, man? Who y'all got tonight on the fights? Me and Marlo, we locked in on the Jogba. I'm taking the Jogba by decision, and Marlo was taking the Jogba by knockout. I think he said 6 rounds. Did you say 6 rounds, bro?
Yeah, somewhere in there, 24-6.
That nigga said 4. That man ain't got no respect for Stephan Shaw. Stephan Shaw is a pretty decent fighter, though. He one of the best American prospects that we got. He ain't the biggest in the world, you know what I'm saying? But he got some pretty decent skills. I think his skills are being kind of overblown a little bit, though, because some people be talking like he Lennox Lewis or something. Like, he got some decent skills, but I think he can be beat. We gonna see. Moody Trayweather, salute to you. What's up to the corner? Going down. Rod, as the champ said, I got a text about an hour ago. There's a cable outage in my area. It won't be back on until 11:30. Damn. Well, that's the good thing about the corner, man. We'll call the frog out of will and keep you updated on the fight. Don't even worry about it. In regards, I switched my pick from 4 to decision.
With the Trayweather salute, bro, what's that?
Yeah, that do sound familiar when you say you switched your pick. I know you switched one of your picks. I had to get it over to Charles Ross and shit. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna even lie, man. Taking that loss with the Adam Lopez, that shit felt like a body blow, like a straight body shot. Cause it feel like I can kiss this shit goodbye. Damn. Cause I really had gave myself a little chance by taking Boots Ennis by decision, but yeah, I went out there and gave it right back. And it'll fuck around and be my luck that I go out there and lose by like 1 or 2 points or some shit. Cause I think he ahead of me by 11. So that'll be my luck. But everybody else, I guess y'all scared to drop y'all picks. Hyphy, where you at, super boxing fan? Where your pick at? Hyphy don't want to get in the Chan Ross because he come with straight blow up picks. Every single time Hyphy drop a pick, that's a blow up pick. That shit blow up like Hiroshima and Nagasaki every time that nigga drop a pick. Right, as a chance said, by the way, I picked Efe by 4th round knockout. I think that's a little too early, man. I think if Efe get him, it'll be late. I could see knockout in 9. You know what I'm saying? I see knockout in 9 or decision. But hey, we'll see though, man. Shaw got a lot of confidence in his abilities, and he felt like the blueprint was laid out to beat FA by Frank Sanchez. I'm just not sure that he got the same skill set as Frank Sanchez because you know Frank Sanchez, he come from Cuba. And they put a big emphasis on lateral movement and creating angles. This guy Shaw, he more in front of you. Like he stand in front of you more. He don't use angles as much. So we'll see. Eric Carson, I still believe Ellis jagged that 12 round and let them judges get his ass. I thought Ellis won the fight, man. I thought he went out there and built up a sizable lead early in the fight to where he would still be up by a couple of points, uh, even though the knockdowns took place. But to me, that was just another example of them big, tall pressure fighters, bro. That they wear you down. Like we done came up with a whole bunch of examples from Sandy Saddler when he fought against Willie Pep. We always talk about Brandon Figueroa, like when he fought against Luis Nery. We talk about Sebastian Fundora, um, Jared Hurd, a lot of big, tall pressure fighters, bro. They wear you down, man. It's just hard to stay away from them. If you normally, let's say, normally in the ring, you engage every 4 seconds. They just say a number, 4 seconds. If you get off in the ring with one of these guys, they gonna make you engage a lot more than you used to. and that's gonna drain your gas tank. That's what happened to Luis Neri. He out there looking good against Brandon Figueroa, but Figueroa just kept on coming, stayed on the man like white on rice, and enforced his will on the man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Gil Coles in the building. What's going down? Y'all let me know how it sound too, man. Let me know if my shit starts sounding bad.
Gil, salute, bro. What's happening? What it do? Tampa Bay in trouble this weekend versus Cowboys.
Oh man, hey man, let me tell you something, man. Them Cowboys better go out here and take care of these Bucks. I'm telling you right now, my support or my I ain't gonna just say I'm a big fan because I'll bet against them Cowboys in a minute. But whatever kind of support that I got for the team, that shit is on the line. If they go out here and let these Bucks take care of them, I ain't rooting for them motherfuckers ever again. And Gil Cole's talking shit, talking about he wanted to bet. I wanted to bet that man so bad. But when I thought about it, I said, man, I can't trust these Cowboys in the playoffs, man. I think they got the better team. But
Hey, you gonna
I
be a
can't
Bucks
trust
fan if they lose?
that motherfucker Gil Coles. He had sent me this headset that I'm using, right? And he also sent me a Tampa Bay Buccaneers hoodie and shit. So I guess if they beat the Cowboys, I got to put my damn hoodie on. Yeah, Eric Carr said I feel he won too. The worst I thought they do was make it a draw, but they was like, "Fuck all y'all eyes." Well, that's also another point that I usually bring up in boxing. Like if you in the ring and your back is constantly facing the ropes, and your opponent's back is constantly facing the middle of the ring, the judges will interpret that as your opponent being in control because he is dominating the center of the ring and you dominating the perimeter of the ring. That's what Ellis did. Ellis dominated the perimeter of the ring. So that can give the judges the impression that the other guy is in control. Even though it's supposed to be about scoring punches and stuff like that. But sometimes they unfairly grade aggression. And that was one of those examples. You know what I'm saying? I think if Ellis would have stepped to him, backed him up a little bit, he probably would have won the fight. But when they said majority decision, nigga, I thought I had me a bonus. I ain't bullshitting.
Hey, whatever you did right there, your mic is fire right now.
My mic got quiet.
No, I said it's good, like super good. You can hear you clear, loud and clear.
Okay. All right. Ray Young Boy can salute to you. Say salute Marlo and Treg. Salute to the corner. Welcome
Salute,
back to
man.
the gym. Gil Cole said that shit sound great. All right, that's what's up. Eric Carr said it sound good. Eric Carr said, man, if the Cowboys lose, they ain't shit. Shit. Man, hey, you gonna say that anyway because you a goddamn Philadelphia Eagles fan or supporter, whatever you want to say. So even if the Cowboys look like some killers out there, you ain't gonna give them no credit for that shit. I like to look at things objectively because I like betting and shit. My boy Yasa, that motherfucker Yasa started some shit. I'm telling y'all. It all started with this was it Joshua Boise? No, it wasn't Joshua Boise. That was the second fight we did. I can't remember that fight. But that man asked me for some advice for one fight, and he ain't been able to shake me since, nigga. We betting on everything now. We betting on boxing, betting on football. I'm working on basketball right now. In football, we finished football 84-40 and won. So that's a pretty decent percentage. You know what I'm saying? Right as the champ said, I'm higher than giraffe ears. Yeah. What you smoking on over there? What you got in your gas pump over there, bro?
I got some glue.
Shit, short and sweet, some glue. Eric Carr say 100, yeah. Yeah, man. So since we've been betting this shit, man, I can't just look at it like a straight fan. I gotta look at the shit objectively and really break it down. But I gotta say, man, if the Cowboys lose, I'm rooting for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? I like that quarterback they got. Like when I look at somebody like him, that make me feel like the scouts don't know shit. about what's going on. How the fuck do you let a quarterback like that fall all the way to the end of the draft and be Mr. Irrelevant? Do y'all see what type of heart this man got? What type of moxie he got? What type of guts and shit he got? That motherfucker hit you with a long pass or something. He over there shooting his guns and cooling his guns off. And shit, I love that energy. I mean, that motherfucker would have got a look from me, man. Square business shit. I can relate to that energy. My boy J Dog in the building. What's up with it? Say salute to the chat. Marlo's Corner Trade. Salute to you.
Salute, bro.
Smooth Teddy B in the building. What's up, bro? Said football playoffs kind of easy to bet. I really ain't got no motto for the playoffs. I haven't made one playoff bet. You know what I'm saying? I got models for the regular season, but I really ain't got models for the playoffs. And one of the things is that I only bet underdogs. And a lot of the time when I get to the playoffs, I find myself wanting to bet favorites. But I don't really like betting favorites. I only bet underdogs, period. So I just kind of leave it alone. Right, that's the champ. So you got some gelato. All right, y'all about in the same ballpark. Gelato and some cookie. Yasa say I got some bursts. This motherfucker Yasa supposed to be quitting with me. Man, this motherfucker Yasa said we were gonna quit. He said I got some bursts. That's biscotti with some Skittles. Also, it was the Allen Babbage fight. That's what it was. Allen Babbage. I can't remember the name of that fucking what's the name of that dude from Poland that he fought, man? He fought a tough dude. But we went out there and hit that bet. That shit was like 5-1 odds, nigga. We've been betting ever since. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got something that I'm working on right now for basketball. So shit, nigga, don't get too comfortable. And you already see what type of personality I got, nigga. I don't come to lose, goddamn me. Shit, I hate to just be talking shit, but I don't think it's another nigga on YouTube that can fuck with me. When it come to making picks for boxing and combine that with football and all kind of other shit, man, I don't think it's a man on YouTube that can fuck with me. Yasa say I only smoke on fight nights. Now, all right, I ain't mad at you. Get your smoke on, man, so you can enjoy the fight and also you can get you some rest that night. J Dog said Marlo's Corner. What you think about the fights last week? What you think about the fights last week for J Dog, bro?
Shit, overall, I didn't really. I need to go see that Boo Boo fight, but I didn't really catch the whole fight. But overall, man, I think I was disappointed in Boot's performance. Tank performance. I seen a little shit that he ain't been working on. But shit, overall, I don't know. For the $75, I think it could have been free. But it was all right though. I ain't even gonna complain. Man. What you think about it though, JR?
Yeah, it could have been free. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to get a little something before they go into the main fight. We definitely gonna be on the Garcia versus Tank Davis fight. If I got audio, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, only thing about Tank's performance that kind of disappointed me was that he was going against another southpaw. This was a southpaw versus southpaw matchup. That means that the lanes are wide open. That gives you your best opportunity to land your jab. I wanted to see a better jab from Tank. He used it every now and then. I just didn't think he used it enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that would make him just such a better fighter. Um, especially being like a shorter fighter, man. Like I always like the short jabbers. Montel Griffin was a good short jabber. Dwight Muhammad Cowie was a great short man jabber. Mike Tyson was a good short man jabber. A lot of people don't think about his jab that he had. I just think that would make him a better fighter, especially when he fighting against southpaws. It ain't gonna be as much of a factor when he fight against orthodox, but when he fight against southpaw, let's see that jab. J Dog said, what about you? Uh I mean, pretty much the same thing Marlo said. I mean, I can't say I was just straight disappointed in Booth's Ennis performance because I kind of anticipated it by him being 58-3 going against a man with 230 amateur fights coming out of Ukraine. I already done fought some decent fighters as a pro. Got a split decision victory over a pretty good guy that Serhii Boachuk or some shit like that. Um, So I knew he was gonna come and fight back. He got good footwork. If you look at his fights and stuff, like they don't have recent footage on YouTube. They got fights from like 3 and 4 years ago. But if you look at his fights, you can tell that the guy got good fundamentals. He got good skills and he got good footwork. A lot of people were saying that they felt like the man was just running. But like my boy Napoleon said, the shit looked like educated footwork to me. So that went about how I thought it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Ennis went out there and got the victory, but it was a type of fight that'll bring him down to earth a little bit. Kind of remind me of Teofimo Lopez when he fought against Masayoshi Nakatani, and that brought him down to earth a little bit. The Ellis fight was a little bit surprising. I thought he would go out there and win that fight. I thought he did win the fight, but he didn't get the decision. The main event, like I said, I mean, it was a interesting fight, like the way that it played out. I just felt like Hector Garcia quit in the fight. I thought it was a combination of fatigue makes cowards of all men, and Tank was hitting hard out there. And once that gas tank went low, I don't think he felt like he had the energy to for defense to stay away from them punches, and I felt like he quit. J Dog said he took too many body shots for his liking. Dr. Soapy, that's he come from Almond Brown gaming channel, man. Appreciate you. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. My man DeCane, man, DeCane, let me tell y'all something about this motherfucker, DeCane. DeCane is the biggest crow ducking motherfucker that I ever met in my life. This man don't do nothing but duck crow. And let me tell you the crow that you ducking. Because when Mary Spencer went out there and got her ass whooped, I reached out to you. You didn't even get back with your boy. I ain't heard from you since Mary Spencer went out there and got her ass whooped by Femke Hermans. You know I was looking for you. You was high on Mary Spencer. She went out there and got her ass whooped, nigga. Eat your macro crow. That's a macro crow for this motherfucker, man. Yeah, man. So y'all always remember, don't let social scientists, aka the Kane Dibbs, get away with shit, man. Cause that man, he will have all kind of crow on the menu, and he just gonna stay away, don't want to eat his crow. I will remind you though, I got a good memory. Hold on, my Amazon angel in the building. Ms. Almond Browns, he said, hey fellas, Trey X, brother Marlo's corner, chat in the Mars blessing. Definitely appreciate you coming through. Square business. I see that you must have shared our live stream on your community wall because Dr. Soapy had pulled up and shit. So that's what's up, man. Definitely appreciate that. Look at him. He done got quiet too. See, I called him out on that crow. He ain't even, you know what I'm saying? He said they were hating on my man Cameron. That boy got skills. Yeah, he got decent skills. I got to say, going into that fight, the only two people that I recall giving this man any kind of credit was me and social scientist DeCane Dibbs. Did nobody else that I heard talk boxing give Cameron Chikazi any kind of credit going into that Jerron Boots Ennis fight? And that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? My boy Moody Trayweather said, I'm getting serious on YouTube. We'll be dropping a video every other day. All right, that's a bet. Man, y'all subscribe to Moody Trayweather. He been one of our subscribers. Shit, I don't even know how long, man. He like family. We fuck with him tough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all subscribe to my boy Moody Trayweather. My man DeCane said Mary Spencer getting mopped was crazy. I still can't find the fight. Yeah, man, she went out there and got her ass whooped, bro. It wasn't even close. That's what had me so surprised. And then look, in the second round, she got knocked down. But the referee called it a slip. So she kind of got off light. But man, she went out there and got her ass whooped round after round after round. But that's why I always say, like, I look at the amateur backgrounds and stuff, right? But you also got to look at the age of the fighter. This woman is 37. Well, she turned 38, and she only got 8 fights now. Where the fuck you been? What took you so long to go pro and handle your business? That always creates some kind of doubt. And when I looked at her opponent, when I looked at her amateur fights against Carissa Shields and against Franchon Cruz, I didn't see a great athlete. I saw a great skilled fighter, but I didn't see a great athlete. So now she a pro. She's 38 years old. The athleticism has diminished even more, and she went out there and got her ass kicked all over the place. J Dog said, yeah, Boost's inability to effectively cut the ring off shows there's more to work on. Boo Boo looked good overall, but got dropped again. I thought Ellis won, but showed this more to work on, especially. Okay, Andre got dropped. I ain't even see Andre get dropped. I did step away from the fight for uh for a hot second, so maybe he got dropped when I stepped away, but I ain't even see that shit. But yeah, Boost definitely needs to work on cutting the ring off. That was a big thing in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He tried to take like a Mike Tyson seek and destroy type of approach in the fight, and did not cut the ring off. Just followed the man around all day, all night. But you know that's why we always like to look at the amateur background. When you got a deep amateur background, shit, you know to cut the ring off. That man only got 61 fights. J Dawg said under pressure. Okay, I don't know what you mean under pressure. Ms. Alma Brown, the moderator, she done dropped the link to Moody Trayweather. Y'all subscribe to Moody Trayweather if you don't mind. The Kane said, wait, I see it's YouTube. It's on YouTube now. I'm watching this shit right now. Yeah, check it out, man. That was the performance of the year for me personally. You know what I'm saying? That shit overtook Bivol versus Canelo for me. That was a major upset, man. I saw some places that had Mary Spencer as a 35-1 favorite. I saw her as a 50-1 favorite. And I also saw her as a 60-1 favorite. And this woman was not trying to hear none of that. She went out there and beat the shit out of Mary Spencer. So yeah, that was the performance of the year for me so far. Dr. Soapy said he shared the video. Definitely appreciate that, bro. The Kane said a lot of women go pro late though for different reasons. I understand that, but I just see a comment like a consistent theme. Whenever I see not just women, it's men and women. Whenever I see somebody that got a deep amateur background, all kind of AIBA World Championship gold medals, sometimes Olympics and all that kind of shit, but then they turn pro when they 30, 31, 32 and shit like that, they go out there and get their ass whooped a lot of the time. I mean, because at the end of the day, this is a young man's sport. This sport ain't made for 38-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Moody Trayweather dropped the link. So that's his channel right there. Y'all subscribe to Moody Trayweather. Salute to my boy Winston Lee in the building. What's up with it? J Dawg said they called it a slip, but it was a clear knockdown on the replay. Okay. So it must have been when I had stepped away. You know, I know you can't wait to come in here and say something about Andre. I can't wait to Charlo fight so we can see what he's looking like. Because he ain't look worth for fucking this last fight. And when the last time, how long ago was that? That man ain't fought what? A year and a half, 2 years or some shit? I can't wait to see what this man looking like. Winston Lee said Rice is gassed already. Put them hands on the Guido. Shit, we need that for the money. I done lost on the Chan Ross. I ain't tripping. It's all good. Shit happens. But when the rubber meets the road, nigga, we got to win our bets. You know what I'm saying? Miss Alma Brown said, all right, she got Booty Trayweather. Rod S. Chance said, one good thing that came from the Boost fight is he got 12 rounds in. That's the absolute truth. Because I've been talking about that shit for a while. Like, damn, man, when we gonna see this man go more than 6 rounds? You know what I'm saying? And he showed some strength coming down the stretch. He landed some of his best punches coming down the stretch in that fight. I remember he hit Chukatsian with a right hook from the southpaw stance. It was a hard ass punch. Chukatsian ate it, but I could tell he didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So Boost, he went 12 rounds. He showed us that his power carries for 12 rounds. He don't cut the ring off or nothing like that, but he did get some experience. So I'm with you on that. My man DeCane said, God damn, she really did get dropped. That left was nasty. I told you, man, you know your boy Trey X ain't gonna lie to you. We like brothers. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. J Dawg said he looked good overall, though. Yeah, he looked pretty good from what I was seeing. And I was also impressed that he got that 10th round knockdown. Because you know, a lot of time in Andre fights, he'll start strong and then he'll taper off as the fight goes. In this fight right here, it looked like he started strong, tapered off, and then came on strong to end the fight. So I was fairly impressed with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to finish strong. Uh, Winston Lee said Rice fucking up my bets. Yeah, I had to take Vianello, man. I had to roll with the deep amateur pedigree and all that kind of shit. Excuse me. J Dawg said, there this man go hating. I'm hating on Charlo, huh? Hey, what's the name of that guy that Charlo fought in his last fight? And he went out there and went life and death with the man. Then that same man went out there and fought that Puerto Rican, I think. He a Southpaw. I can't think of his fucking name. Went out there and got demolished in 2 rounds. Carlos Adames. What's the name of that dude that he fought, man? He like to do a bunch of switch hitting and shit. He like a tall Mexican. He he fight out of both stances. Okay, there we go. Montiel. Appreciate that shit, Rod X. Yeah, he gonna go out there and go life and death with Montiel. And then look what Montiel did when he went out there and fought Adames. Hey man, the Charlo crowd, y'all ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of right now. Y'all niggas need to get some respect. Get that bass out your chest, nigga. Get that hair off your chest. Goddamn me, use your inside voice around this motherfucker. J Dawg said he looked like that. He looked like shit that night. I admit it. Yeah. I admit that shit then. We'll give him some props. We'll give him props because they say he broke his hand and he kept on throwing it. And that's what I can give him. He showed some toughness in the fight because he fought all the way through the fight. I couldn't even tell he had a broken hand. So I give him that, but he still went out there and went life and death with Montiel. Winston Lee said Montiel was soft money. Yeah, that was easy work, wasn't it, man? Yeah, look what happened to him when he went out there and fought Carlos Adames. Let me ask you this, J Dawg. If he fight Carlos Adames, who you got? Who you got? Who you got, bro? If Charlo fight Carlos Adames, who you got? I'm gonna wait patiently. Or maybe he over there doing something right now. J Dawg said he got Charlo. Oh, come on. Yeah, we hey man, when you gonna get into Sean Ross? This man is sweet. Yeah, we need to hurry up and get you in the Sean Ross. Hey, we starting a new season of the Sean Ross next week, brother. You need to get in the Sean Ross, man. I know we gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass. Right, as the champ said, in all fairness, no boxer looks good in every fight. Yeah, that's true. But I still got to look at your competition. It ain't like he went out there and didn't look good against a 4 or 4.5 on the pedigree scale. That man went out there and fought a 1 or a 2 or something, or not a 2. He fought like a 1 and didn't look that good. If you going out there and you fighting 1s on the pedigree scale, you need to look good every time, in my opinion. Winston Lee said he got Charlo split the CC. That's another good one. Y'all will be running mates in that motherfucker. J Dawg said, I'm riding till the wheels fall. Oh, that's what it is. He just gonna stay loyal to the soil. He repping the dirty South, you know what I'm saying? He said he repping anything that's Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all that shit. He just representing the dirty South. I ain't mad at you. Derek Bailey in the building. Salute to you, OG. What's going down? I think Marlo stepped away. When he get back, I got that question waiting on him though. Who he got? Charlo versus Carlos Adames. Yeah, salute to you, OG. J Dawg said as soon as we finish up the rest of this process, her last hold on, what? As soon as we finish up the rest of this process, her last surgery in March. It seemed like you said something before about somebody beating cancer or something like that. So maybe that's what you're talking about. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by what you said though. But it seemed like I remember you saying something about somebody beating cancer. Right as the channel said, so won't nobody mistake Montiel for B. Oh, hell no. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? J Dawg said my wife beating cancer. Hey, you see your boy Trey X pay attention to you, huh? Yeah, y'all don't talk to me and they go in one ear and out the other, man. Hey, salute to your wife for fighting that fight. You know what I'm saying? I done said it several times that I lost
somebody that was special to me to cancer. You know what I'm saying? So I hate cancer, man. That shit don't discriminate whether you're old, young, healthy, unhealthy, whatever. So salute to your wife going out there beating that shit, man. Square business. J Dog say, I see you. Yeah. I'm gonna pay attention to you. I pay attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit. And salute to you too for holding it down and staying by our side the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I know how that shit is, man. That cancer, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And the person I lost was a kid. It was a little girl. So you know how that shit go, man. That was tough. Ms. Auburn Brown, yep, blessing to your wife all day. The real undisputed champion. Hold on, man. What's wrong with this motherfucker, Vianello, man? He got a cut outside of it. He got a cut on his eye. He talking to the doctor right now. Man, don't tell me this jank ass motherfucker Johnny Rice about to go out here and beat me. Ooh, that's a bad cut too, man. Was it the headbutt? If y'all watching the fight, man, let me know. Winston Lisa, that's a good cut. Man, move around with that bullshit, man. That ain't no good cut. Derek Bailey said that's a nasty cut. That is a nasty cut, man. Real shit, that's a terrible cut. They gonna let him go on? Yeah, my heart started beating fast a little bit. I need this win. Winston Lee said that was a punch. So if they stop the fight, it's gonna be a fucking knockout win for Rice. Ain't this a bitch? I definitely had the opportunity to not bet on this shit because really the only bet I had at first was Maslam Akdenis when he fought Christian Bielma. That's the only bet I took. But we ain't had that much volume, so I just said fuck it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take some chances that I normally wouldn't take. I know Johnny Rice don't. He ain't the type just to go out there and lay down. Man, ain't that a bitch, man? This weak ass Italian fighter. I'm telling y'all, man, if a fighter come from Italy, if they come from France, if they come from Germany, Spain, them motherfuckers be weak as well water, man. Uh, Napoleon said pH kills cancer. Oh, you talking about that Dr. Sabi type shit? Winston Lee said let them fight. Man, they about to stop that fight, man. And that's another L on the Champ Ross. Yeah, man, I came down the stretch like a sucker on the Champ Ross. Weak as well, water, man. I might not be able to talk no shit for like at least 6 weeks. J Dog said, oh, for sure. That's my baby. She stood by me through thick and thin. It was my duty to make sure she got whatever she needed, like a real man. Goddamn me, a real man take care of his family and hold down you know what I'm saying, hold down the team. That's square business, man. That's what we got on the corner on the block. I consider us like the girls, not the Girl Scouts, but the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts of YouTube, because we all come through this bitch and try to have some morals, some principles, some standards. A lot of people on this YouTube, man, they don't give a damn about none of that. They just trying to get as much money as they can get out they subscribers and all that kind of stuff. But over here, nigga, we like to do the right thing over here. Me and Marlo and our subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to my boy J Dog. And it looked like they didn't stop the fight. That was some clutch shit from Johnny Rice, man. I gotta give props on that. You know what I'm saying? If he went out there and he losing the fight and then he land a right hand to open up a cut, that's like some clutch type shit. Derek Bailey said they stopped the fight. Shit, it look like it. They ain't fighting. I'm seeing a bunch of standing around. Ain't no fighting going on. And look, Rice, he ain't even come in no great shape or nothing like that, man. I see him at the weigh-in. He looking pudgy and shit. I just knew I had us one. But that's why I always say, man, don't try your best not to pick a fighter from Italy, France, Spain, and Germany. Them motherfuckers get their ass whooped on a regular basis. For real. And it looked like he might have been winning. He just got lazy. Look at him. Standing straight up. Take a right hand right on the eye. Well, that shit's crazy. I had a feeling that my luck might be bad today. You know what I'm saying? So I done got my ass whooped on the Champ Ross. And I done got my ass whooped on my bet. So I guess if I still got the Ajagba fight. If the fight go the distance and it's not a draw, I get a lot of my money back. So it's all good. Winston Lisa, they have to go to the cards. That's for accidental accidental cut. If it's a cut on some shit like that after 4 rounds are complete, they go to the cards. But if it's a punch that opens up the cut, that's a knockout victory. Let me know how I'm sounding, how my Wi-Fi sound, y'all, cause I saw my shit just did something. But what I was trying to say is if it's like an accidental head clash, after 4 rounds are complete, they'll go to the cards. And if it's off a punch, Winston Lee said I'm wrong. It was a punch. Yeah, that was a punch, man. That's gonna be a knockout victory for Johnny Rice. Ms. Army Brown said I'm good. Okay, appreciate that. Because the whole chat had disappeared a lot of times. That's when my Wi-Fi started tripping. Even though I got the upgraded Wi-Fi, and they just made it official. Johnny Rice just went out there and got well, not the upset. He was actually the favorite. Yeah, we got plus 107 for Vianello. So Johnny Rice was the favorite. He went out there and won the fight. I actually like Johnny Rice, man. So I ain't just too mad about it, man. I fuck with Johnny Rice. You know what I'm saying? One of them tough vets. He done been in the ring with a lot of good fighters. Take fights on short notice. Type of fighter that'll travel. You know what I'm saying? I like Johnny Rice. Tough luck for Vianello, but it was really because of a mistake that he made. You know what I'm saying? He was standing straight up.
Hey, bro, you said who I got is a Charlo and who? Adonis?
Yeah.
I got Charlo.
All y'all niggas locking in on Charlo. Ain't now person picked the Adonis.
Hell yeah. Armor Brown, salute, sis. Derek Bailey, salute. What's good, bro? Winston Lee, salute. What's happening? Who else in here? I mean, anybody popped in while I was doing something, y'all? Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming hanging out with me.
Winston Lee said, I'm talking this win. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro. You deserve it. Hell, man, I came down the stretch so weak. Last week on the Champ Ross, I was weak as well water. And then I come back in this week and I'm weaker than well water. You know what I'm saying? Trash. Ms. Alma Brown said, what's up to Marlo? Hey, you can't be dropping them first place ribbons and shit, Winston Lee. You know that's part of my name. Trey X. Well, now that I'm looking on the screen, I can't see it next to my name. So I guess I'll let you slide today. But when you see that gold ribbon next to my name, brother, I'm the only person that can have the gold #1 medal. Put you a bronze up there or something. You ain't no gold medal type of nigga. You more like a bronze type of nigga. Put you a bronze up there, bro.
This nigga said the bronze, not
Yeah.
the silver.
Yeah, man. Like I said, though, man, we getting ready for a new season on Champ Ross. So if you think you got something, you talking about bumping your gums and all that kind of shit, get your ass in that Champ Ross and come show us something. You too, J Dog. Hyphy. J Dog said your downfall came with letting the Kush go, Trey. That's what my downfall came. Well, I ain't just let it go completely. I cut back significantly, but I done had my days. I'd have been skywalking on them haters. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I had some gummies one day, man. Them gummies made me miss like a whole weekend out my life. I don't remember shit from Saturday or Sunday. Them gummies wasn't no joke, man. J Dawg said you had clarity with the weed. He said the weed be letting you know. I might have to get back out there on some exotic or something. I ain't been having no exotic. You know what I'm saying? But really, I ain't making no excuses, man. I just got holes in my game. I got things that I need to improve on. And I like to win, bro. So I like to look at shit for reality. And it was a certain type of fight that I missed 5 out of 6. So what the fuck can I say? I done missed 5 out of 6 fights. Trash. J-Dawg said, stay off the edibles. They sneak attack. Oh, yeah, man, I got experience. This man talking to me like I'm some kind of lightweight or something. Nigga, when I take them edibles, nigga, I be taking like 700 milligrams. Nigga, hey, a nigga can't take edibles with me, nigga. I will sit you on your ass. It ain't nothing for me to take 700 milligrams, nigga, on edibles. 175 milligrams per gummy. Shit like that. But it look like we getting ready for the main event, y'all. I just saw Stephan Shaw. He was in the back getting warmed up. This is his chance to have like a breakout party or something. So let's see if he good as Frank Sanchez and he can go out here and just straight out box Efe. And also we got to consider that Efe got a new trainer. He ain't with the same guy in Houston. I can't think his name for some reason. The guy that trained Charlo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He ain't with him no more. He got a new trainer. And I saw some footage from his last fight. It looked like he going to the body a little more. Working off a jab, going to the body with the foe. It kind of reminds you of Jermell Charlo when he fought against Tony Harrison in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Touch him with the jab, go to the body with the foe. J-Dawg said that's why you don't remember shit from that weekend, huh? Nah, but every time I take edible, that's the way I roll with it. I don't microdose nothing, nigga. I'm straight macro dose. Manitas de Piedra. So Richard Torres would knock Ajagba and Big Baby the fuck out. We like Richard Torres, even though he got his ass knocked the fuck out by Bakadir Jalalov, because he a small heavyweight. But we like Richard Torres, man. I think Richard Torres is a very talented fighter. He's very tough. He got good power. He was on a good team. He was on the same Olympic team as Keyshawn Davis and what was the other silver medal? I'm so bad with names. I be seeing these people faces in my mind. I just can't think of their names. But we had we had 3 silver medalists in the Olympics. We had Keyshawn Davis, Richard Torres, and we had one more. It's this dude that be wearing a shag haircut. He a smaller fighter. He only got like 1 knockout. He a very slick type of boxer. He box on the outside. Fuck, I can't think of that dude's name. Derek Bailey said, what? 700 milligrams? 700 milligrams, bro.
Hey, who you talking about, Tiger?
That little small guy. He a small fighter, man. I think he fought Shakur Stevenson in the amateurs. He got a shag haircut. I think he come from Ohio. But he won a silver medal at the Olympics. I can't think of his name. J-Dawg said he been left Shield, yeah. Right as the champ said, Ronnie Shield, appreciate you. J-Dawg said, which Big Baby? You know what Big Baby that motherfucker talking about, man. You know he talking about Jared Anderson. Hyphy said Jalaloff seriously hurt and slept Richard. Yeah, he knocked the shit out of Richard Torres, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Richard Torres, he a small heavyweight. J-Dog said, I ain't know that. I don't know what you talking about. Say you don't know something. Oh man, it start with an R. Duke Reagan. That's his name, Duke Reagan. I like Duke Reagan too, man. He a cool. He got some good skills. Cool type motherfucker. He be giving folks interviews and autographs and all that kind of shit. I saw a video where one time did and he had filmed the walkout and they had a little moment where he gave him a little salute and Duke Reagan saluted him back. So he seemed like a cool type guy. But he got some pretty good boxing skills. He just don't have a lot of power. But he went out there and won some money for my little syndicate. So I got love for Duke Reagan because he went out there and added to the funds. You know what I'm saying? J-Dog said, let's see it. I guess he talking about Richard Torres versus Jared Anderson. That'd be a good fight. I think I would have to favor Torres in that fight, though, to be honest with you. Especially if Jared Anderson come out there with that southpaw stand shit. If he come out fighting southpaw, I think he gonna get slept by Richard Torres. I think both fighters got good power, but I think Richard Torres hit a little bit harder. Neither fighter is very big for the weight class. Both of them are small heavyweights. I think that Jared Anderson got the better athleticism. I think that Richard Torres does fall in with his punches a lot. So that might be something that Jared Anderson can take advantage of. But when I look at them the way that I look at fighters, I got a 4.5 going against a 3.5. Y'all know me. You ain't got to twist my arm, nigga. I'm taking that 4.5. You know what I'm saying? J-Dog said he might. That'd be a good fight. Hyphy said, hope to see Jared get slept just because he switched stances and sucked baby glow pop. Yeah, I remember when he did that shit. That wasn't a good look. Hey, man, but I think he going to learn his lesson because his last fight he switched and got knocked out the southpaw stance. Maybe that was the fight before. I know his last fight with Jerry Forrest. Matter of fact, I think it was 2 fights in a row where he switched southpaw and he got knocked out the southpaw stance. You know what I'm saying? So I think he going to learn his lesson that he don't need to be going southpaw. One of the biggest detriments for switching stances is it compromises your defense. I done heard a lot of the major fighters talk about this shit. Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones, people like that. They talk about when you switch, it compromises your defense. And that's what I see with Jared Anderson. Whenever he switches to southpaw, his defense go out the window. And he get hit with clean shots. If he get hit with them type of shots against Richard Torres, it's going to be a problem. He cannot let Richard Torres hit him with them type of punches, man. I'm telling y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, just looking at it at a glance, though, I think I like Richard Torres in the fight. Oh shit! I looked back and I saw a job. I had a motherfucker on the ground sleep. I thought the fight was over with already. I'm about to say, damn, I meant to call this shit. But both fighters in the back getting ready to come on out and do their thing. Look like they stalling a little bit since the last fight was a short night. Efe looked like he just dry, ashy dry. It don't look like he warmed up at all. I don't see no kind of perspiration on Efe Ajagba. His face look dry. His arms look dry. All right, man. Y'all motherfuckers keep on playing around. You need to get warmed up. But at the same time, Shaw was in the back just sitting down. It looked like he a little bit more warmed up than Efe, but he in the back sitting down, cooling off. Yeah, I don't know what they got going on tonight, man. I guess Efe say he gonna get warmed up in the ring. Hyphy say any fighter that constantly switches stances, I'm hating on him. My bad, y'all, if y'all heard that. All right, shit, that's his ruling. He said he don't like when a man switch. The only switch hitter that he like is Terrence Crawford. That's it. Winston Lee said it's a lot of time passing between fights. Yeah, they stalling out there a little bit. I don't know what for. Maybe they waiting on the sporting event or something to be over with. Is the football game still on? Let me see real quick. Maybe they waiting on the game to go off. Oh, that shit over with. I'm assuming them Chargers went out there and took care of them boy. Jacksonville. How if you say Crawford and Fury? I don't know why you give Fury so much credit for with the shit because he don't even do it that often. I give Crawford credit because he do it every fight. The man switched so much that he is officially listed as a southpaw on BoxRec. I don't see Tyson Fury switching like that. I mean, I done seen him switch a few times in fights, but I don't see him switching on a consistent basis to where I trust it. You know what I'm saying? Winston Lee said most likely. Salute to my boy D-Lo for boxing, the voice of reason. I needed some backup in this motherfucker. I had asked everybody, I said, man, who y'all got at a Charlo and the Diamonds? And everybody picked Charlo except for me. I'm the only one that picked the Diamonds. But I already know I can count on my boy D-Lo to come in here and pick a Diamonds with me. Moody Trayweather said 30-28 charges up, so they didn't let them boys come back. Man, let me tell y'all something about Asante Samuel Jr. You talk about stunting like my daddy. Man, that nigga out there jumping that motherfucker, man, in that first half. I ain't watched the second half because I've been doing the live stream, but in that first half, that nigga jumping everything. I think he got 3 interceptions in the first half. 3 interceptions in the first half. Moody Trayweather said he got 5 minutes left. All right, I'm gonna switch it over there until they get ready to fight. I just keep on looking back at motherfuckers not getting warmed up. See what these folks gonna do. Hyphy say switching stances is not something that's supposed to be done often. Well, shit, Crawford do it every fight. So by that logic, you don't like Crawford then because he does it too much. He switched too often. Moody Trayweather say, "Yup." I don't know what you're saying. Yup to though. Okay, look like them Chargers about to punt, man. So let's see what these Jacksonville Jaguars gonna do. They gonna come through or they gonna meal do. They got the young phenom quarterback, so let's see what he gonna do. He got 3 minutes to go too, man. So he got a comfortable drive on his hands. And he done already had some moments this season where he came back late in the game and put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he gonna do. Hyphy say, I mean, constantly within a fight, switching so often. Okay, I got you on that. But I don't see Tyson Fury switching like from fight to fight. Most of the time, I see him in the orthodox stance. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't talking about like switching back and forth in the fight. I just don't see the man switching that often. Period. Like I only seen the man switch a few times. D-Lo said Crawford switches with a purpose. Some of these others switch out of habit. Some others switch because they think it's cute. That's square business. Yeah, we definitely ain't no big fans of switch hitting on the block. We don't have a track record of that shit being effective in boxing. What we see being effective is that you master one stance. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're special. I mean, if a fighter, if he can be an A-level orthodox and an A-level southpaw, get your switch on, do your thing. But if it's gonna be any kind of drop off, I don't think that you need to switch. If you're an A-level orthodox and a B-level southpaw, throw that B-level southpaw shit in the trash. Let's concentrate on being an A-level fighter. Hyphy say Ennis would never be able to close the gap and cut off the ring well because his stance switching makes him cross his feet, would turn into his opponent's ankle. He crosses his feet, that motherfucker just take off walking a lot of the time too. That's why D-Lo say the man, he switched so much that he get caught between stances. And the motherfucker just take off walking to his opponent. Yeah, D-Lo done talked about that shit several times. D'Lo said Hagler wasn't out there switching recklessly, and he was a bad man either way. Hyphy say, I'm mad at every coach that let these fighters do all their blood clot switching. Yeah, I think some coaches probably a little bit too rigid with it. Like the coach I had, he wasn't trying to let you switch at all, even if you had an injury. I think if it's an injury, you should let the guy switch if that's all he can do. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I do agree with the old school way of thinking. Let's master one stance, and let's take it from there. D'Lo said, "Ennis ain't it. I hate to break it to the cables brigade." I'm not just gonna write him off 100% completely and just say he ain't got nothing because he's still young. He can still improve and all that kind of stuff. But uh, uh, maybe he like on a hot seat or some shit because I was feeling like he could beat a lot of the other younger fighters, and I'm not sure anymore. So I think he put himself in position that he kind of got to prove something to us. Can you cut the ring off? If you get in the ring with a true welterweight that got an amateur background, are you still a world beater? Are you still Superman? I think he opened up himself to some questioning. So we're gonna see. Dito said he needs to develop more, absolutely. Hyphy say one of the coldest southpaw stances of recent times is Luis Ortiz. He really know how to use the advantages that come out of that stance. Well, I can't give him too much credit because he let Andy Ruiz outthink him. When he fought against Andy Ruiz, Ruiz he attacked Ortiz's southpaw stance better than Ortiz attacked Andy Ruiz's orthodox stance. So I got to take some of them cables off of that shit. Okay, you say Shaw walking out. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and switch back over to the fight. Matter of fact, I'm about to go get me a bottle of water and shit. Hey, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Give me a sec. I'll be back.
All right. Walking out the mob deep. I don't think Shaw got a chance. The Trey Rance, I think he got Efe. D'Lo say he needs to develop more. Talking about Ennis, I agree. I can say one of the coldest southpaw stands in recent time is Luis Ortiz. He really know how to use the advantage that comes out of that stand. Shaw's right about it. I think he read that. Yeah, oh, Rolex already seen it. He said Shaw got habit from my people. Uh, what's Shaw from? New York? Anybody know? I ain't look. I know they put it on the screen probably. I'm there for that. I just say I'm glad Shaw used someone like Habit. He said tired of seeing them skinny ripped jeans. um, Coolery dread rappers walking out like black fighters. They once said I took Shaw KO 8 round, but I'm not too confident. That's your underdog pick. Excuse me, y'all. I just said Efe got to be older than listed. Oh, you think he on some King Kong Ortiz shit? They say a lot of y'all say he was 50. Who else? Written down too. I got Efe. So y'all think Shaw got um, Sanchez potential? Anybody? J1, you say you picked Shaw by 8 round KO. So you think he got Sanchez potential? Reflex wise, skill wise, IQ. No, he don't got the size, but I think that we're gonna see if that's gonna play a factor. If it's power. Oh, he said no. When Salih said I'm taking Shaw, he's from the Midwest. What's that? Chicago, St. Louis. So he definitely not from New York. Right? They said we shall see. They barely say he took Shaw by decision. Napoleon said Efe in the 8th round. Yeah, I say somewhere between 4 and 6. If we go past that, I'll say it's going to a decision. My thing is, I don't see Efe respecting Shaw power. Another thing that I don't see if Shaw can stay away. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Will the advantages be? Will the advantages that Efe have um, play a big part, especially the jab? Because the jab set up the right hand.
Okay, we're in the first round, bro. Okay,
Right.
Ajagba come out popping with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Stepped in with the jab again from the orthodox stand. Stepped in with the jab again. Shaw came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. He got his hands good. Fa stepping to him behind the jab from the orthodox stand, trying to find him with the jab to the body. All right, the motherfucker Shaw said he gonna change the angle. He on the actual the ring. Stepped in with the jab from the orthodox stand. Stepped jab from Fa and bounced him off the ropes a little bit. He right there in front of Shaw. Shaw on the actual the ring. Jab to the body from Fa. Shaw got his hands up good. Shaw the feint. Fa ain't got a reaction. Lead up hook type pump from Shaw, but looked like he got blocked by Fa. And Fa came back with a jab from the orthodox stand. He over the stepping to him. Stepped in with a jab again from the orthodox stand. That's Efe Ajagba. Shaw shot a feint and Efe ain't got a reaction out of Efe. Efe stepped in with the jab, but he got parried by Shaw this time. Shaw stepped in with the jab to the chest area. Went to the body with the jab from the orthodox stand this time. They towards the center of the ring right now. Efe shot the jab at there. Came back with the jab again. That's Efe Ajagba. Stepped in with the jab again. That's Efe Ajagba. He ain't really landed these punches clean though. Stepped in with the double jab this time. Came back with the jab again. Looked like he landed that third jab. There comes Shaw stepping to Fa right now. Try to step in with the jab with his head out the line. Fa came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Jab to the body from Fa. Said this gonna be a jab fest in this motherfucker. Shaw shot a feint at Fa. Fa stepped back at the range. All right. Fa shot that range find out there. Shaw with a jab of the looper right hand around the guard from Shaw. And Fa stepped back at the range. Got up out of there. Now here comes Shaw stepping to him. Said he gonna show some assertiveness in this motherfucker. Stepped in with the jab. Came back with a lead up hook type punch, but Fa was holding the phone. Shaw stepping to him. Jab from Fa. Thought about throwing the lead right. Thought about throwing the right hand. He didn't pull the trigger. Went to the body with the jab from the orthodox. That is Fa. Shot the jab out there. All right. Shaw in that high guard right there in front of Fa. Fa shot that range finder out there right there in front of Shaw. Step jab from Shaw. Step jab from Shaw. Looper right hand from Shaw right on the temple on Fa ass. Fa stepping to him. Walking in the straight line, shot the jab out there, shot the rangefinder out there, went to the body with the stiff jab this time, this FL job. Shaw said he gonna change the angle on this motherfucker, said he gonna reset on, set it up again, stepped in with a half hook, half jab type of punch, stepped in with the jab, came back with the jab, came back with the jab again, then Shaw. FA shooting the jab out there, looked like he missed them jabs. Shaw shot the jab out there with his head off the line. They towards the center of the ring right now. We got 50 seconds left to going around. FA shooting that rangefinder out there, spit the guard with the jab from the orthodox stand, this FA Ajagba. Shaw shot a feint at FA Fa giving up some ground. Then he stepped in with the jab. He tried to walk him into the jab, but it didn't work. Right hand to the body from Fa. Looked like he might have landed that punch. Shaw tried to step in with the jab of the right hand. He didn't pull the trigger on the right hand though. We got 32 seconds left to go in the round. All right, Fa got the eye of the tiger in this motherfucker. All right, here comes Shaw, touch with the jab, trying to hook off the jab, but he missed on shots though. Fa shook his head, talking about it wasn't nothing. He stepped in with the jab from the orthodox stand. Shaw shot a feint at Fa, and Fa did the same. Was good for the goose, good for the gander. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time, heads on the center line. Then they did the same exact thing again. Jab from Fa, counter right hand from Shaw, but he missed it. Fa came back with a left hook, went to the body with the jab. Stiff jab from Shaw with his head out the line. Stiff jab from Fa, spit the guard with this shit, stepping to him. Shaw with a jab, hook, went to the body with the right hand, and it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I think Shaw doing a good job of taking away Fa right hand. Fa can't really find a home for it. He tried to land it to the body, but Shaw is aggressive. He definitely showing good ring generalship. He taking control of the fight. I like Shaw that round.
10-9. One round of nothing for Shaw, man. Appreciate the mess of fraud. Well, not the mess, but appreciate the fraud from Ryder. It's the champ and Miss Almond Brown. Winston Lee said, yes, sir. 155 connection. I don't know what that means. J1 Pro said I originally was going to pick FA split decision, but something was telling me it was Shaw Knight. Yeah, he supposed to have a better boxing skill. FA got a late start in boxing. Started fighting when he was like 17. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't no crazy thinking. Get a little water.
Hey, Rod X said the Jags won. They made a comeback here.
That's a goddamn shame. All right. We in the second round. FA trying to find him with that jab. It's motherfucking cord, man. All right. Fa went to the body with the jab at the time. Shaw stepped back at the range. He got his hands up good. Fa stepped into him, shot the jab out there, but he got slipped by Shaw this time. Fa shot the range fine out there. Shaw came back with the stiff jab. All right, jab from Fa. Double jab from Fa and bounced him and pushed him back a little bit. He overstepped into him behind that jab. This motherfucker think he's Sonny listening to somebody out here behind the jab. All right. Shaw got on the footwork a little bit so he could change the angle. Stiff jab from Shaw. Came back with the jab again. And Shaw. Here come Fa trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Shaw on the outside to the ring and shit, trying to put an angle on Fa. He on his toes a little bit, looking kind of energetic, but he probably needs to chill out on that because this is a long fight. It's a 10-round fight, so don't use too much energy too early. Jab from Shaw. Jab right hand to the body from Fa. Little bit of head movement from Fa, trying to cut the ring off, trying to find it with the jab and shit from the orthodox stand is Fa. Shaw on the outside of the ring. All right, moving and grooving a little bit. Fa tried to find it with the jab, and Shaw said, fuck that, exit stage left. Jab to the body from Fa, trying to get him to bring them hands down, bring that attention down so he can find some openings. Then he stepped in with the jab again from the orthodox stand. Stepped in with the jab again, went to the body with the jab at the time. This Efe Ajagba. All right, Shaw shot to the feint at Fa. He kind of squared up. He got his hands good and shot the jab at that from the orthodox stand. Right hand from Shaw. Almost took a right hand from Fa. Step jab from Shaw. Step jab from Shaw. Step jab from Shaw again upside his motherfucking head. Fa came back with a jab. I thought about throwing that right hand after the jab. He didn't pull the trigger. Jab to the body from Fa, but he took a jab to the head from Shaw. Shaw tried to step in with a lead right hook type punch. Counter right hand over the top of this shit from Efe Ajagba and got the motherfucker up off of him. Shaw shot the jab at there. Fa shot the jab at there. Shaw came back with the jab of his own. Fa shot the range fire out there. Stepped in with the jab from the orthodox stand, went to the body with the jab, came back upstairs with the jab. He's trying to get Shaw to bring his fucking hands down, man, so he can find an opening on Shaw. Now he's trying to find Shaw with the jab, but Shaw was on that footwork on this motherfucker. Now he's stepping to Fa. They towards the center of the ring right now. All right, Shaw shot a feint at Fa. Stiff jab from Shaw. Looked like it landed flush on Fa. All right, they towards the center of the ring. Fa shot a jab at there, came back with a jab again, another jab from Fa. He ain't really being accurate with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Stiff jab from Shaw. Fa came back with a jab right there in front of Shaw. Shaw thought about throwing that 3-2 combination. He didn't pull the trigger, but he came back with a jab. Came back with a jab in the right hand, but he ain't land the punches clean though. Now here come Fa. Tried to step in with the jab. Tried to spit the guard with the jab. Came back with the jab again. That's Fa. He landed that jab. This shit landed right on the nose. Shaw said he gonna change the angle. Jab to the body from Fa. Jab from Shaw. Left hook from Shaw, but he missed them punches though. Still jab for Fa. Another jab from Fa, and he backed Shaw up. Shaw on the outside of the ring. He on that footwork a little bit. Now he over the stepping Fa. Fa with the jab of the right hand to the body. Might have took a check hook type punch from Shaw. All right, Fa shot the jab out there, shot the range finder out there. All right, Shaw said he gonna hold his ground. This motherfucker hit him with the jab, hooked on this motherfucking ass. That Shaw. All right, he on the footwork a little bit. We got 5 seconds left to go on the round. And here come Fa trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Shaw on his toes a little bit. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I think this is a better round for Fa. But Shaw seemed to be able to be in control with the jab. But definitely landed to better power shots in my opinion. They always to the body. So I'm gonna edge that round out to Efe.
Okay, we got a 1-1. Locked up right now. Appreciate them frauds and shit. Salute to my boy Stuck in Key, you goddamn me. Say Shaw looking comfortable in there. J-Dawg said I like Shaw that round. My man Little Feezy in the building. What's up, bro? Said I'm gonna take FA by unanimous decision. J-Dawg said he likes Shaw. My boy D-Lo, Rod X. Winston Lee said FA 2-0. Shaw isn't throwing enough. If he picks up the work, it's going to be a problem for FA. Okay. Get a little bit of water. Getting ready to go into the third round. Okay, here we go. They towards the center of the ring. All right. Shaw trying to keep Efe at bay with the lead hand. Right uppercut from Efe, but the missing step jab from Shaw right on the nose. Efe shot the range finder. They're trying to find it with the right hand. Is Efe. I couldn't tell if he landed clean though. Went to the body with the jab. He stabbed into the body with the jab. Jab to the body from Shaw was good for the goose, is good for the gounder. Jab with the right hand from Shaw over the top on Efe ass. Step jab from Shaw right on the chin. Efe tried to come back with the jab, tried to spit the guard with the jab. Went to the body with the jab, but he got parried by Shaw. Then exit stayed left from Shaw. Then Shaw said he gonna change the angle again. He stepped in with a step jab from the orthodox stand. Jab right hand, left hand from Efe like a 1-2-1 combination. He and landed clean, and they got tangled up. The referee just came and broke him. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go on the round. That's the first break, the first clinch of the fight. Jab from Shaw, step jab from Efe, goddamn. So he gonna get a lick back. Jab from Shaw, jab from Efe, goddamn. This is a jab fest, a jab war in this motherfucker. Efe over the stepping to him, walking in the straight line. Shaw giving up some ground to get some ground. Let the taller man come to him. Jab to the body from Efe. They back towards the center of the ring. Jab from Shaw, but he came short this time. Efe answered back with a jab of his own, but it might have got parried by Shaw. And here come Efe trying to find the rhythm. He over the step in the Shaw. Shaw said he gonna change the angle. The Efe need to do a better job cutting the ring off. Jab to the body from Shaw this time. Looked like he landed it. Shot the lead up hook type punch, more like a rangefinder though. He posted up in front of Efe right now. Efe shot a little feint with the feet, but he upset with the jab. Came back with the jab again for the orthodox stand. Efe Ajagba stepped in with a lead up hook type punch, but he missed it though. Double jab right hand from Shaw, but he took a right hand from Efe Ajagba for in retaliation. All right, Efe right there in front of him, tried to step in with the jab, but took a jab from Shaw. Jab right hand to the body from Shaw, and he back upstairs with the jab. Back upstairs with the jab again at Shaw. He ain't land the punch clean though. Jab to the body from Efe from the orthodox stand, post up in front of Shaw, shooting the range finder there, backing Shaw up. Shaw in that high guard and shit. He said he gonna put an angle on Efe. I really didn't know Shaw legs was this good, to be honest with y'all. All right, Efe right there in front of him. All right, Shaw, he on the assholes of the ring and shit, staying cool and composed. Now he over the step in the Efe right now in the straight line. Efe shot the jab at her, shot the jab at her again for the orthodox stand. This Efe. Double jab from Shaw like a rangefinder. Went to the body with the straight right hand that Shaw. All right, here come a double jab from Efe. Thought about reaching with that right hand. He didn't pull the trigger on it though. We got 52 seconds left to go around. Shaw said he gonna exit stay left to get away from the jab from Efe. Efe trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Now he over the step into him, went to the body with the jab. All right, Shaw put that stiff arm out there on the motherfucker so he can keep him at bay. Then he shot a feint at Efe. Stiff jab from Efe. Double jab. All right hand from Shaw. He threw it like he hesitated on the first right hand and came back with another right hand. D-La hook type pump from Shaw, but he missed it, but he went to the body with the right hand. All right, Efe posted up in front of him, shooting range finder out there, went to the body with the jab, took a jab from Shaw, jab from Efe, jab from Shaw, then they both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads from the center line. Jab from Shaw, went to the body with the jab at the time to Shaw, and he stepped back at the range on Efe so he could set it up again. Efe stepping to him behind that jab, trying to find this motherfucker. D-La hook type pump for Efe, but he missed it though. Exit stage right from Shaw. Jab to the body from Efe, jab from Shaw, left hook from Shaw, trying to come back with something on Efe. Now Efe over the stepping to him. Shaw was in the southpaw stance, and it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I like Shaw, man. I think Shaw way more busy. Definitely not as accurate as Shaw is with his jab. I like Shaw that way.
Okay, we got a 2-1 for Shaw. We got a 2-1. Appreciate them frogs and shit, man. Hyphy say Shaw got the advantage in ring generalship. That's for damn sure. Yeah, definitely appreciate them frogs and shit, man. Y'all know I'm gonna give you my best shot every time. We getting ready to go into the fourth round. Showing some love to Andre S.O.G. Ward, Hall of Famer. Okay, we're getting ready to go into the fourth round. All right, action on the way. All right, they meet towards the ring. Efe come out with that jab. Jab from Shaw. Head off the line with the jab from Shaw and came back with the jab again. Here comes a jab from Efe. Another jab from Efe trying to cut the ring off from Shaw. Shaw back on that ring generalship. He on the ass of the ring and shit, moving and grooving. Efe went to the body with the jab. He shot the feint upstairs and went to the body with the stiff jab to Efe. Jab right hand to the body from Shaw and he bagged Efe up. Efe shot the range fine out there. Shot the jab at the double jab. Came back with the jab again as Efe. Now he trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Lead up hook type punch from Efe, but that shit was slow as a motherfucker. But he went to the body with a straight right hand to the corner of the real cage as Efe Ajagba. Sip jab from Shaw, sip jab from Efe. Jab to the body from Shaw. From Efe, and Shaw came back with a jab. All right. Here come Efe stepping to Shaw. Shaw shot the jab right there. The exit stayed left. He got back on the move a little bit. Efe trying to cut the ring off on him. All right. Shaw on the ass of the ring. All right. Looper right hand to the body from Efe. Need to throw more body shots in this fight. All right. Shaw looking like he fleet of foot in this motherfucker. Will of the West looking like he Willie Pep out there. Stepped in with the 3-2 combination. Came back with Looper right hand from Efe. That shit landed. But Shaw took it well, though. Got back on the jab. And Shaw came back with the jab. And Efe came back with the jab. Efe walking to him in a straight line right now. Went to the body with the jab this time for the orthodox stance. All right hand from Efe. Shaw tried to come back with a check hook, but he missed it though. Here come Efe. Looked like he kind of warmed up. See, he came out dry. He wasn't warmed up early in the fight. It looked like he kind of more warmed up now. Bobbing, weaving, a little bit of head moving from Efe, trying to find him with the jab. Shaw on the ass of the ring, moving and grooving though on his toes. Went to the Efe went to the body with the jab, and Shaw came back with something. All right, Shaw stepped on the dime. Right there in front of Efe. Efe went to the body with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Came back with the jab again, but Shaw slipped that jab, though. Shaw on the ass of the ring. Now he over to step into Efe. All right. Efe shot the range fine out there. Stepped in with the jab. Stepped in with the jab again, but the jabs are getting blocked by Shaw. Jab to the body from Efe this time. He over to step into Shaw. Shaw in the high guard touch with the jab. Pick him a jab from Efe. Trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Still jab from Shaw. Jab from Efe. He thought about throwing the right hand. He and pulled the trigger. Still jab from Shaw and snapped his head back with this shit. Shot a feint at Efe and stopped him dead in his tracks. So I jab right hand to the body from Shaw. Efe came back with something. Then they both trade jabs at the same time. Heads on the center line. And here come Efe shot. Shaw shot the jab. Shot the feint at there. Looper right hand from Efe, but Shaw was holding the phone. Though no harm, no foul. Here comes this motherfucker Efe went to the body with the jab. Stiff arm from Shaw. Right hand left hook from Shaw. Then exit stayed left from Shaw and got up out of there. Efe trying to cut the ring off. We got 30 seconds left to go in the round. We're in the fourth round right now. All right, Shaw on the ass of the ring. Efe went to the body with the jab back and still with a straight right hand. That's Efe. Looked like he landed that right hand too. He over to trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Shaw on the ass of the ring. Shooting range fine out there. All right, jab right hand from Efe. Looked like he landed that right hand too. Shaw might have kind of leaned back from it like he Tony Canzoneri. He shot the jab out there from the orthodox stand. Came over the top of the jab with a right hand and broke back the left hook, and he walked off on Efe. Extra stayed left. Efe went to the body with the jab. Still jab from Shaw in retaliation on this motherfucker. This ended that round. What you think, bro?
I don't think Efe doing enough to win around. He landed some power shots periodically, one or two. But Shaw is landing more than just power shots. He landing the jab. He landing the right hands. He just doing enough. He seemed like he the one to control it, man. I got to get that to Shaw.
3 rounds to 1 for Shaw is what we got. Appreciate them frogs and shit, man. Even Dr. Soapy done dropped me a few frogs. Winston Lee said 3-1 for Efe. Shaw is fighting to keep Efe off the motherfucker. Salute to Mike James. Salute to you, man. What's going down? Appreciate if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, man. I try not to say it too much. Okay, we're in the 5th round. Okay, here come Efe walking to him, trying to stiff jab from Shaw, double jab, right hand left hook, double left hook on his ass from Shaw. Then he stepped back in the ring, walked him into a jab from the orthodox stance, and got back on the footwork. Efe trying to cut the ring out, 3-2 tight combination for Efe, but the shit was too slow. Shaw was long gone. Here comes Shaw stepping to him behind that jab. Efe shot the jab up there. All right, Shaw counter right hand from Shaw, and he came back with the jab. That was a 2-1 combination. He got back on the footwork again. He said class tails over time in this motherfucker. Here come Efe trying to cut the ring out, trying to find him with the jab. but he got parried by Shaw. Shaw on the actual the ring right now. All right, Efe stepped in with a jab after he fainted, like he gonna go to the body with the jab. Then he looped the right hand upstairs, but I couldn't tell if he landed clean. And here comes Shaw trying to find it with the jab from the orthodox stand. Efe right there in front of him, shot the range finder out there. Shot the range finder out there again. Thought about throwing that lead left hook, but he came back with the jab. Stepping to him, double jab. Went to the body with the jab this time. This Efe Ajagba. Now he right there in front of Shaw. Shaw on the outside of the ring, giving up some ground a little bit. Just parried the jab that went to the body from Efe. Now here comes Shaw stepping to him so he could put some offense on Efe. Went to the body with the straight right hand this time. Then Shaw back upstairs with the jab. Came back with the jab again, but he got parried by Efe. Now here comes Shaw right there in front of him. Efe stepped in with the jab. He don't really look confident to me right now, though. Shaw looked like he trying to open up the defense from Efe. Went to the body with the straight right hand. Efe on the move right now. Look like he out there trying to run a little bit. They back towards the center of the ring. Efe shooting that range finder out there. Stepping to Shaw. Step jab from Shaw. Step jab for Efe. Step jab from Shaw right on the chin. Then he stepped back at the range. Exit stage left once again. Little bit of head move from Efe. He trying to cut the ring off on Shaw, trying to find him. Step jab from Shaw. Loop a right hand from Shaw. It might have got blocked by Efe. Efe went to the body with the jab. Shaw came back with the jab of the right hand. Then he came back with the jab again. Came back with the jab again. Here come a jab from Efe. Stepping to Shaw right now. Step jab from Efe. Shaw talking about King Kong ain't got shit on me, but instead of beating his chest, he beating his own self in the face. Then Efe shot the jab. But step jab from Shaw and snapped his head back with that shit. Loop a right hand from Efe, kind of high on the head. Shaw had to get his ass up out of there. Exit stage right. Efe trying to cut the ring off. 3-2 tight combination from Shaw. Ended with a right hand to the body. Efe shot the jab, but there shot the range finder out there. We got 51 seconds left to go around. Step jab from Shaw, kind of snapped the head back. Efe trying to cut the ring off. Shaw shot a feint at Efe. Efe touched with the jab, came back with the jab, came back with the jab again. This Efe Ajagba walking straight to Shaw. Counter right hand from Efe Ajagba over the top of that hook that she was pretty. Shaw shot the jab up there. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Step jab from Shaw. Jab from Shaw once again. Counter right hand from Shaw. Left hook from Efe so we can come back with something. Trying to cut the ring off from Shaw. All right, posted up in front of Shaw. Shaw looked like he got his eyes locked on the target. Jab from Efe and Shaw came back with a jab of his own. Little bit of head movement shit from Efe trying to cut the ring off from Shaw. Shaw on his toes a little bit. He on the outside of the ring, got it back against the ropes. Jab to the body from Efe trying to find this motherfucker right now, trying to track him down. All right, Shaw shot a feint out there. Jab right hand from Shaw, but it was kind of raggedy. Came back with a jab. Double jab from Efe and Shaw got back on the move again. Exit stayed left. He on the outside of the ring, and it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I think the counter was the cleanest punch from Efe throughout the round, and I think once again Shaw was in control, working everything off the jab. Defense pretty good. He avoiding a lot of them shots, but he connected. He's scoring a lot of shots with his own. I gotta get sharper.
4 rounds to 1 for Shaw on our scorecard. Winston Lee says Shaw is spending too much time on the back foot. Eagles well, salute to your OG. Says salute all. I am listening, but on my work grind. Peace to Derb. Okay, saying what's up to the people in the chat. Ms. Alma Brown said beat his own self in the head. Yeah. J1 Pro said Trey called it this motherfucker no warm up. I think that's my best way to go about this shit. Winston Lee said 4-1 for FA. That's we got it the other way. J1 Pro said corner scope 4-1 for Shaw. That's what we got. And I ain't getting no water, y'all. Let me get a little water. They have the lead hand battle right now. Looking like some fences. Efe tried to uppercut the man lead hand. Now he's trying to hook the man lead hand. That should look familiar. All right, lead right hand type pump from Shaw. Right hand left hook from Efe. Then he came back with a jab. Shaw came back with a jab. The exit stayed left once again. Here come Efe trying to cut the ring off on Shaw. Shaw will move to the left, back to the right. Now he's stepping to Efe. Stepped in with a jab. Counter right hand from Shaw when Efe tried to fall in with something. Then he came back with a jab again. That Shaw posted up in front of Efe. All right, Efe stepped jab from Shaw once again. Then he stepped back out of range on Efe, back towards the outskirts of the ring, back towards the perimeter. Right hand to the body for Efe. Took a 2-punch combination from Shaw. It looked like his legs got real stiff when he took them 2 punches too. Like he almost wanted to do the stanky leg. All right, Shaw shot the jab out there, posted up in front of Efe. Efe trying to find the lead up hook type punch from Shaw. Then he turned and changed the angle. Then he stepped in with a 2-punch combination, ended with a right hand to the body. That's Shaw. Efe right there in front of rehearsing shots. Shaw shot the jab, but that stiff jab from Efe and snapped his head back with that shit. Double jab right hand from Efe. Shaw shaking the head, telling me it wasn't nothing. Efe said, well, I got some more for you then. Tried to jump on him with something. Shaw said, I was just bullshitting. He said he going to initiate the clinch. The referee about to come break him. It's a minute and 45 seconds left to go in the round. We're in the 6th round right now. They in the center of the ring. All right. Efe posted up in front of him. Shaw shot the jab up there. Efe came back with the jab and went to the body with the jab from the orthodox stance. He over the step of the Shaw right now. Shaw got the defense kind of relaxed, so it might be some fatigue starting to set in. Tried to come over the top of the jab with the right hand and he brought back the left hook. That Shaw. This shit was nice and pretty. All right. Now here come Efe stepping to him. Shaw tried to counter over the top of the jab with the right hand and come back with the hook again. Jab to the body from Efe. You over there trying to track this motherfucking Shaw down right now. All right. Shaw shot the jab out there like a rangefinder type of jab. Then he got back in the move. He was moving to the left, back to the right. Then he stopped on the dime and came back with a jab. Here was a jab from Efe. Still jab from Shaw right upside his head with this shit. Then he go on the soul a bit. Actually stayed left. Moving to the left, back to the right. Now he posted up in front of Efe. Efe stepped in with like a 1-2-1 combination. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Then they got tangled up. The referee just came and broke him. We got 55 seconds left to go in the round. Jab right hand from Efe. Couldn't tell if it landed clean from his camera angle though. All right, Shaw posted up in front of him. 3-4 combination from Efe. Try to loop the shots around the guard because Shaw was in the high guard. So that's what you do. You loop the shots around the guard and you come up the middle. Jab to the body from Shaw and he back up still with the jab. That Shaw. Knee right hand from Shaw. That shit was pretty. Jab to the body from Efe. Took a jab to the nose from Shaw for a trouble. Efe stepping to him behind the jab with the right hand. Check hook type pump from Shaw. Couldn't tell if it landed clean and he got up out of there. Kind of off balance though. Now Efe trying to find him with the jab. Exit stayed left from Shaw. Efe trying to cut the ring off from Shaw. Shaw stepped in with a 3-2 type combination, but it was kind of raggedy and he fell in with it. Efe shot the jab up there. Raggedy check hook from Shaw. Efe came back with a jab again. I think he did. I might be tripping. Jab from Efe, jab from Shaw, and Efe came back with a jab. He was trying to track Shaw down. All right, we got 5 seconds left to go in the round. Jab to the body from Efe. Shaw got his defense relaxing. It's the end of that round. What you think about that round, bro?
Yeah, I think that's another round for Shaw. Fa really having trouble, man. Shaw's really in control. He feels in control. He look in control. Shaw's scoring a lot of good clean shots and he getting out without taking any punishment of the sort back from Fa.
Hey, appreciate that super chat from Eagle Well, man. Appreciate that, OG. Square business. And appreciate the mess of frauds in the chat. And I hope everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. J1 Pro got it with 5-1 for Shaw. That's what we got. He said corner score, 5-1 for Shaw. Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, appreciate them frauds, man. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all my best shot every time. Let me get a little bit of water before they come back. All right, here we go. We're in the 7th round right now. Still jab from Shaw, another jab from Shaw. He walked him into it. Fa trying to track him down, though, walking to Shaw. All right, trying to shoot the rangefinder to look for opening on Shaw. Tried to find him with the right uppercut, but he missed that shot, though, to Fa. They both hit each other with a jab at the same time. Jab from Shaw. Fa tried to jump on him with something. Then they got tangled up. Referee just came and broke him. It's 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the round. All right, jab from Fa, but he kind of reaching with it. Went to the body with the jab, but he took a jab from Shaw for a trouble, though. Fa trying to mesmerize with the lead hand a little bit, trying to find it with the jab. All right, Shaw said the exit stayed left. He on the access to the ring and shit right now. All right, giving up ground. Fa trying to find it with the jab, pushing back with the jab again. It's Fa. Short right hand from Efe Ajagba. All right, here come a jab of the right hand from Shaw, but it was kind of raggedy. A wild swinging sledgehammer right hand from Fa. Short right hand from Fa. Another right hand from Fa. Shaw tried to come back with something in the midst of that, though. All right, they both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the sun line. All right, here come Fa. Still jab from Shaw. Counter right hand from Shaw. Couldn't say if it landed clean. Fa tried to come back with a series of jabs. All right, right hand to the body from Efe Ajagba. Shaw tried to touch him with the jab. Called that a stop jab. Stop you dead in your tracks with the jab. All right hand from Efe Ajagba over the top on Shaw. All right, stiff jab from Shaw and Efe came back with a jab. Double jab right hand from Efe and back Shaw up. All right, here comes Shaw. Stepping to Efe right now. Got his defense relaxed. All right, Efe shot the rangefinder out there, went to the body with the jab from the orthodox stand. Little bit of head movement from Efe. All right, Shaw shot the jab out there. All right, jab right hand from Efe. He threw that motherfucker from the moon. Threw it from too far away. Shot the jab up there, and Shaw came back with a hard right hand from Shaw. Fa came back with something. Excuse me. All right, Shaw spit the guard with the jab. Here come a jab from Efe Ajagba. Shaw had to exit, stay left and get his ass up out of there. He on his hold a little bit. Right hand to the body from Efe. Couldn't tell if he landed from his camera angle though. Now he posted up in front of Shaw right now. Shaw got his hands up good, posted up in front of Efe. Efe stepped in with the double jab, went to the body with the right hand on his ass. Shaw came back with a check hook type punch, but he missed it though. Posted up in front of Efe, got his hands up good. Efe shot that range, found out there looking for opening on Shaw. Stepped in with the jab, spit the guard with the jab. This Efe Ajagba. Shaw shot a feint at Efe and Efe stayed at home. Right hand from Efe over the top on Shaw, ass right on the chin. This is like the best round for Efe. 3-2 type combination from Efe. Might have been a 3-4 combination, courtesy of Carissa Shields. Stiff jab from Shaw. Jab looper right hand from Shaw, but he missed that looper right hand. Jab to the body from Efe, then he stepped back of the range. Stepped in with the jab again from the orthodox stand as Efe Ajagba. Jab to the body from Shaw. Efe on the outside of the ring now, and Shaw over there stepping to him. Efe giving up some ground so he can get some ground. Shot the jab out there. Now here comes Shaw trying to cut the ring off on Efe. Hard that hook from Shaw on Efe ass. Right hand to the body from Efe. Shaw stepped in with a jab. All right, double jab right hand, but he didn't get a chance to get that right hand off. Right hand from Efe Ajagba. I couldn't tell if he landed from his camera. He might have landed it though. All right, it's into that round. What you think, bro?
I think this is Ajagba's best round. I definitely can see him winning the round. He landed a lot of good, clean power shots, even though they were glancing low. They were still doing scoring blows and they was power shots. I think he did enough to win the round. Definitely.
We got a 5-2 for Shaw. 5-2 for Shaw. Appreciate them frauds, man. Y'all already know that shit like tonic for my aching body. Winston Lee FA 5-1. Shaw is being too cute. You can't win the top ranked fight on the back foot and fighting in spots. Mike James said smash that like button, man. We definitely would appreciate that. Winston Lee got 5-2. FA took this round off. I thought that was the best round for FA. J-Dog said effective round. I thought so. Salute to my boy Warzone in the building. Was going down with you. D-Lo said I haven't seen any 360 triple Lutz spin hooks all day. Courtesy of Jerron Ennis when he was missing them D-Lo hooks and doing full 360s. J1 Pro said the corner got it 5-2. That's exactly what we got. We get a little water, y'all. We in the 8th round. Y'all already know what time it is. It's a jab fest. Back to our regularly scheduled program. A triple jab from FA pushing back with the jab. Stiff jab from Shaw. 3-2 combination from Shaw. Came back with the jab the time to Shaw for the orthodox stand. 3-2 type combination from Shaw again, but it was a 2-story combination. Left hook upstairs, right hand to the body. The FA tried to come back with something. Shaw tried to hit it with the check hook type punch, and he stepped back in the ring, back towards the outskirts of the ring. Jab to the body from FA, and he back upstairs with the jab, but he took a jab from Shaw for a trouble though. Then exit stayed left from Shaw once again. Jab from FA. FA tried to cut the ring off. Right hand left hook from FA. Shaw ducked up under it. He's shaking his head, telling me it wasn't nothing. And he stepped in with the jab. The right hand type pump from Efe Ajagba and pushing back. Double jab from FA, and he landed that second jab. All right, Shaw had to get up out of there. Now he over the 7 to him. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Jab from Shaw. Right hand to the body from FA, and Shaw tried to come back with something. FA shot the jab up there, and Shaw came back with a jab. FA came back with a jab again. He stepped straight to Shaw right now. All right, Shaw shot a little feint at FA. All right, FA respected it, but he's stepping to him. All right, jab right here. That motherfucker threw a left hook, but he got caught by FA in the middle of that shit, though. Now, FA trying to find him with the jab. They both hit each other with the jab, but the same still jab from Shaw, and he walked right into that jab. He snapped his head back with it. All right, here come FA. Shooting that range finder out there, look for opening on him. All right, counter right hand over the top of the jab from Shaw. This shit was nice. Lead right hand from Shaw, more like a range finder. FA shot the jab out there. Thought about throwing the loop right hand. He didn't pull the trigger, but he came back with the jab. All right, Shaw had to get up out of there. Now he posted up in front of FA, shot the jab out there. FA with a 1-2-1 combination. Shot a feint, stepped in with a 1-2-3 combination. He landed that left hook too, and he stepped back in the range. And he stepped back in with a jab on Shaw. Shaw would move to the left, back to the right, took a step jab from Efe Ajagba. Jab to the body from Efe Ajagba. Shaw got his hands good, posted up against the ropes and shit right now. Efe palm with the lead hand, tried to find him with the right hand, but Shaw just rolled the right hand, and the exit stayed left. Then he went to the body with the jab from the orthodox stand. Head moving the shit from Efe, trying to find him with the jab, trying to find him with the jab again. Touched with the jab, right uppercut, brought back the hook, came back with a straight right hand as Efe. Then he stepped back on the range on Shaw. Shot the jab out there after a series of range finders. Jab from Shaw, stepping straight to FA right now. All right, they towards the center of the ring on the top rank sign. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Head moving the shit from Shaw. They said he gonna reset on FA and change the ankle. Stepped in with the jab to the chest there and stepped back in the range. Now here come FA trying to come back with the jab of his own for the orthodox stand. Shaw tried to find him jab. Still jab from FA. Shaw with the jab right hand, that hook on his ass from Shaw. That shit was pretty. Jab from FA, jab from Shaw. Right hand to the body from FA. Put a stamp on that motherfucker, try to fold his ass up like an envelope in this bitch. All right, jab to the body from Efe. All right, range finder from Shaw. Still jab from Efe, another jab from Efe, and Shaw had to get his ass up out of there. All right, head moving the shit from Efe, stepping to him, trying to find this motherfucker with the jab. All right, Shaw had to get his ass up out of there. He would move it to the left, back to the right. Now he posts up in front of Efe. Efe shot the jab up there, and it's ended that round. What you think, bro?
I think Shaw scored the more power punches in this round. I think the counter punching was clear. I think he landed a lot of counter punches, and he was able to avoid Fa landing some shots of his own. But I don't think I can give him that round. I like Shaw.
Okay, we got it 62 for Shaw. Appreciate that membership from my man D-Lo. Said I picked Shaw by majority decision, so I'm hoping they go all 12. Yeah, I took FA by majority decision. Winston Lee said 6-2 FA. Shaw's head movement has left the building. J1 Pro said the corner scores it 6-2. Absolutely. D-Lo said 10. I hope they go all 10. I got you. Get a little bit of water. Okay. We in the ninth round. They tore us into the ring. Jab from F.A. Still jab from Shaw right on the chin. F.A. shot a double range finder out there, went to the body with the jab. Took a jab from Shaw upstairs, though. F.A. with the range finder. Right hand from Shaw with the top. F.A. shaking the head, telling me what nothing. Lead a hook from F.A. and he came back with the jab, but he took a jab from Shaw. Jab for F.A. Stepping to Shaw. Shaw shot a feint at F.A. and F.A. answered back with two jabs on his motherfucking ass and backed him up. Double jab. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time, what I'm trying to say. Double jab looping right hand from Shaw and he backed F.A. up. F.A. stepped in with the jab. Came back with the jab again. This F.A. Double jab from F.A. right upside his motherfucking head and backed him up. All right. Shaw giving up scratch. Still jab from F.A. Another jab. Loop a right hand from F.A. on his ass. All right. Try to touch with his jab again. Jab from Shaw. Shaw got his mouth open, so he looking like he kind of tired. Jab from F.A. He came back with a jab again. This Efe Ajagba looking like he the more energetic fighter. Went to the body with the jab. This Efe Ajagba after a series of feints. All right hand from Efe Ajagba. Still jab from Efe Ajagba. All right. Shaw got his hands good, posted up in front of F.A. right now. F.A. spit the guard with the jab. Right hand from F.A. and he came back with the one. That was a 1-2-1 combination. Went to the body with the jab, and Shaw answered back with the jab of his own. 1-2-1 combination from Shaw, and he backed that field jab with up. Head moving the shit from F.A. and he stepped in with the jab. Here comes a jab from Shaw. Step jab from Shaw. All right. F.A. said he gonna change the ankle. Stepped in with the double jab, looped the right hand right over the top on his ass. That's Efe Ajagba. Shaw got his hands good, walked into a jab from Efe, another jab from Efe. Efe got the lead hand working. 3-2 combination from Shaw, a two-story combination, one upstairs and one downstairs. Took a jab from Efe, another jab from Efe. F.A. just posted up in front of him. Shaw got the defense relaxed. Jab from F.A. and the jab from Shaw. Jab right hand from Shaw, but it came up short though. Stepped in with the jab to Shaw. Took a jab from F.A. Another jab from Shaw. And stepped in with the jab again to Shaw. Back towards the center of the ring. All right, still jab from F.A. Ajagba, but walked right into it. Jab to the body from Shaw this time from the Orthodox stance. All right, F.A. stepped in with a jab. All right, touch with the jab again. Literally just touched him with it. Still jab from Shaw. Double jab right hand to the body from Shaw, but it was kind of raggedy. But he stepped in with the jab again from the Orthodox stand. Jab from F.A. Jab from Shaw on his motherfucking ass and backed him up. F.A. stepping to him down. So walked into a jab from Shaw. Jab from F.A. like a drive-by type of jab. They on the top rank sign right now. Double jab right hand to the body from F.A. That looper right hand to the body. Doing his best Jamel Charlo impression. Touch with a jab, a little bit of head movement. Still jab from Shaw with his head off the line, and he came back with an up jab type of punch. Jab from F.A. and Shaw came back with a jab. Shaw got his defense relaxed, 7-2 F.A. Stepped in with a 3-2 combination with the right hand going to the body, but he walked into a jab from F.A. Jab from Shaw. Right? 3-level hook type pump from Shaw. He almost did that to Gerard in his 360. A hard level hook from Shaw on F.A. Then they got tangled up. We got 15 seconds left to go around. All right, jab from F.A. Little bit of head movement from F.A. All right. He over there trying to find this motherfucker Shaw. Shaw had to get his ass up out of there. Right hand to the body from F.A. That shit didn't feel good. Shaw tried to get a lick back with a windmill right hand, and it's ended that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I guess Shaw did learn the recipe, from 10 kids. See, I like Shaw that round, man. I think Shaw definitely in control. I mean, Fa is not landing enough to do nothing significant, man. Everything that's significant is coming from Shaw, especially being able to avoid and score points of his own Shaw round.
Okay, we got it 7-2 for Shaw. That's our official scorecard so far. Appreciate the mess of fraud. J1 Pro said corner scores is 62, 7-2 now. Appreciate the super chat from my man D-Lo, Square Business. D-Lo said, okay, give me 10, 10, fucking 10 in my Billy Bob voice. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds kind of familiar. Winston Lee said 7-2 for FA, all these touch jabs or points. J1 Pro said corner score 7-2 for Shaw. Absolutely. Let me get a little water. Went the 10th in the final round. They touch gloves and sportsmanship. FA stepped in with a jab. They on the top rank sign right now. Spit the guard with the jab, and Shaw came back with a jab, and came back with a jab, and came back with a jab again on his ass. That Shaw. FA with a lead up hook type punch, went to the body with the right hand, and Shaw started to fight back, tried to light FA ass up. FA stepped in with the jab. Shaw came back with a jab for the orthodox stand. FA tried to come back with a jab. Counter right hand over the top of the jab from Shaw, but FA came back with something. Jab from Shaw. Another jab from Shaw. They still on the top rank side. They fight in the center of the ring. Counter right hand from Shaw, but took a left hook from FA. FA trying to put hands on him a little bit. Over the stepping to him. I went to the body with the Shaw right hand in the midst of the clinch. Left hook to the body from Shaw in the midst of the clinch. Referee about to come break him. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to going around. Shaw kind of squared up, got his hands up good. FA spit the guard with the jab. He over the step of the Shaw right now. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. All right. Shaw shot a feint at FA. All right, FA trying to find him, stepping in behind the jab, trying to come back with the jab again. Exit stayed left on Shaw, said he gonna reset it, set it up again. He stepped in with the jab with his head off the line. Then he tried to step in with the jab with the overhand right type punch, but he missed it though. That's Shaw. All right, they back towards the center of the ring. FA shot the jab out there from the orthodox stand. All right, Shaw trying to step to FA kind of menacingly right now, looking for some offense to put on him. Stepped in with the jab with his head off the line and came back with the jab again. That's Shaw. 3-4 combination from Shaw. FA stepped the head back with a still jab. FA Shaw came back with a jab, and FA came back with another jab. Stepped in with a jab again. His FA job, and Shaw had to get his ass up out of there. Shaw with a jab with the right hand to the body, but it was kind of raggedy. Right hand to the body from FA. Came back with a jab, but Shaw came back with a stiff jab of his own. Stiff jab from FA. Counter right hand from Shaw, and he brought back to left hook. FA tried to come back with something. Shaw moving to the left, back to the right. Stepped in with a jab from the orthodox stand. Took a jab from FA job. FA job stepping to him, looking like he determined. Stepped in with the jab again. Lead right hand type pump for FA, but that shit was slow with Joe Joyce. Here come a jab from Shaw. Jab from FA. Came back with the jab again. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Hard right hand from FA after he took a right hand from Shaw. All right, they both in the center of the ring. All right, Shaw shot the jab out there. All right, jab from FA, counter right hand from Shaw, but he missed it, and FA came back with a left hook. All right, stiff jab from Shaw, and FA came back with a stiffer jab. Lead up hook type pump from Shaw. Looked like he wanted to do another one of them Jerron Ennis 360s that my man D-Lo been talking about. Jab from FA, jab to the body from Shaw, and FA had came back with something. FA stepped in with the jab again. Exit stayed right from Shaw. Had to get his ass up out of there. Shot a feint at FA. Got a reaction out of FA. FA shot the jab at there. Came back with the jab again for the orthodox stand. Stiff jab from FA. Stepped the head back. Came back with the jab again. Stepped the head back. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Back towards the center of the ring. Here come FA. Overhand right type pump from Shaw, but he missed it. FA came back with the right hand, but he missed that. I jab to the body from Shaw. Took a jab to the head from FA, and Shaw came back with the right hand to the body. Jab from FA. Jab from Shaw. It's 10 seconds left to go around. Jab right hand to the body from Shaw, but it came up short. Walked into a jab from FA. Another jab from FA. Shaw with a 3-4 combination, but it came up short. All right, they both hit each other with a jab at the same time again. All right, then they embrace each other and have sportsmanship at the end of the round. What you think about the round and what you think about the fight?
Shit, man, I think Shaw, I don't even want to call it upset. I think he came out and did a heck of a job, man. FA, I mean, he wasn't accurate enough. I mean, he was active. I don't even think he was active enough. I don't think he kept up with Shaw pace. Shaw had a hell of a pace. I think Shaw outboxed him, in my opinion. Um, I think his defense Shaw's defense was there, was whatever FA had, and when FA did, man, something. Shaw took it well and brought back stuff on his own. I like Shaw. I like Shaw, man. Unanimous, close unanimous decision. I didn't see I couldn't give FA nothing, probably 2 rounds.
Well, that's what we got. 8-2 for Shaw. And me and Marlo, we officially pick Efe Ajagba to win this fight. So, call it like we see it in this motherfucker. Winston Lee said this was a jab fest and FA's was better tonight. 8-2 for Efe. J1 Pro said I was expecting more power shots that round. Appreciate them frauds for my man Derek Bailey. Mike James said I think they're gonna give this to Efe if Shaw not signed the top rank. I mean, Efe did control the center of the ring a lot, so I won't be surprised if some of those rounds was going to him. And I did think a few of those rounds were swing rounds. I didn't think that Shaw was just completely dominating them. I thought that he was getting, taking some shots every now and then too. So I think a lot of those rounds were swing rounds. I won't be surprised. I could see this shit going several different ways. J1 Pro said corner got it 8-2, absolutely. Winston Lee said MVP of the night goes to Trey X, man. Definitely appreciate you, bro. You know I'm gonna give you my best shot every time. J Dog said something about FA. Mike James said he got Shaw. Dr. Soapy said he got FL. You be fucking with the boxing on Dr. Soapy. I ain't know that, man. Hyphy said, unfortunately, this event wasn't set up to showcase Shaw. He may be on the wrong side of the decision. Yeah, I could see it going a variety of ways, man. I really can. I just don't want it to be a draw. Because if it's a draw, shit, I lose. J-Dawg said FA will win even though I scored at 64 for Shaw. Salute the D-Ray Promotions was going down. Said what to do. Salute. Mike James said he agree. Yeah, I just don't need no draw, man, because that means that I'm gonna lose my bet, and my syndicate gonna lose their bets. We can't let that happen. So let's see what they gonna do, man. If they take a long time, they gonna give it to FA. If they get the scores together in a timely fashion, they gonna give it to Shaw. But y'all know when they take a long time to come back with them cards, it's fuckery in the air a lot of the time. Hey, but y'all can't blame us. Me and Marlo, we both picked Efe Ajagba. We scolded the fight how we scolded, gave it to Shaw, and we right here to eat our crow. Because we some real ass niggas. Well, we're gonna call it like we see it though, man. Every now and then, everybody get to come serve us crow. It don't happen that often, but it happen every now and then. This a long ass commercial break. It sounds like a long enough break for some fuckery. What y'all think?
Hey, why was I just thinking that? I was like, Bob, like, keep it on commercial. I need to make a few phone calls.
Square business. Warzone to the edge. FA gets the edge, even though I think Shaw won. Yeah, I mean, FA was coming forward, throwing a bunch of punches and all that kind of shit. I thought Shaw was doing the better scoring. Marlo scored at 8-2. That's what we got. So we got it as a clear win for Shaw. So let's see.
Hey, FA was on his back foot a lot of the times too, though. Shaw was pushing that FA back, pressing him.
But if you was to give it a percentage, what percentage of the time do you think FA was on his back foot compared to Shaw?
Well, I think Shaw probably was, but I'm basing it on Shaw was better counter punching when he was on the back foot. He was scoring punches doing that. FA wasn't. FA just had his guard up, just backing up. So that's what I was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to defend themselves. You know what I mean? And I thought Shaw was doing that well, and I thought
Was it a split
FA was.
decision? Oh, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to interrupt you, bro. My bad. I just saw them read out the scores and shit. FA got the shit. Was it a split decision? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling he was gonna get the shit because he was coming forward and he was dominating the middle of the ring. And a lot of the time, that shit will go to that fighter. I'm not saying he deserved it. I'm saying that's the way they score that shit a lot of the time. But what was that? Was that a split decision or a majority decision? It looked like both of them raised their hands up at least once. So I would have to say it was probably a split decision. Oh, unanimous for FA. Okay, FA 96-94, UD. Okay, I'll take it.
I thought it was the other way around, close UD, but I thought it was Shaw. Hey, that's kind of crazy because Winston Lee saw it. You know what I'm saying? FA, I saw FA. I thought it would be a close unanimous though for sure. I didn't see. I ain't even mad though. Shit, it is what it is.
Shit, nigga, let's get them points. Hey, they can't serve us no crow.
Right.
Can they? Yeah, nigga.
Hell no.
Shit, we ain't about to feel sorry for them niggas. Y'all
Nope.
can't serve us crow once again. Ha 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 ha, nigga. Come back next week and try again. What you about to say, bro?
Right. I was like, hell no, shit. As many times, motherfucking the judges done work me up out of some motherfucking bro.
And plus, when it comes to picking fights, it ain't just about what's going on in the ring. You got to think about the politics too.
Yeah.
That's just an unfortunate reality. You know, got to think about the got to think about the
The money. Shit.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? The politics is what we got to think about. And I would say that Shaw stock rose tonight. A lot of people didn't know who Shaw was coming into this fight. We made a couple of bets on Shaw this season. We just had a recent one. We took Shaw back in November when he went out there and fought Rydell Booker, and we took Shaw by decision. You know what I'm saying? So we knew a little something about him, but for the most part, people didn't know about Shaw coming into this fight. So now people know who Shaw is. They just saw him go 10 rounds with Efe Ajagba, and a lot of people felt like he won the fight. So I got to say, it looked like his stock rose, even though he didn't get the decision that he wanted. But I think his stock rose. D-Lo said all three judges, 96 to 94. I see y'all with the UD. D-Lo said, oh, well, give me that crow. Pick it up. We got it for you. Anthony McMullen, you done got your ass whooped. J1 Pro said it was clearly Shaw in my book, but it's boxing. Yeah, man, that's the way it go. That's why I always say, like, if you a boxer, right, don't just box a pure boxing style to where you on your back foot 80% of the time. I think that's a little too much. I think if you're gonna box, let's bring it down to like 60%. Because we might could even say that Shaw was on his back foot 90% of the time. I said 80 to be conservative, but we might could say 90. I think that's a little too much when you're going to take something from somebody. When the other guy, Shaw was the betting favorite actually. FA opened as the favorite, but Shaw closed as the favorite. But Shaw, I mean, FA is the network fighter, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to go take something from him, knock him off his perch. It's hard to do that when you boxing on the outside the whole time. You got to have some times in the fight where you step to him, you put something on his motherfucking ass. And I'm talking about some clean work too. I ain't talking about no dirty work. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what cost him the victory. Even though I felt like he probably still should have won, but I think that's what cost him the victory though. Winston Lee said, fucked up my points, give me my crow. God damn, my points fucked up too, bro. I can't even talk shit. J1 Pro said, let me get some crackers on my crow salad. You want some crackers? We got croutons, we got them bacon bits, we got crackers, nigga. We got the whole spread for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Winston Lee said there was 2 rounds where FA was on the back foot. So you say that FA was on the back foot basically 20% of the time. So you saying that the other guy was on the back foot 80% of the time. And I think that's a little too much. Let's bring that 80% down to around 60, 65% or something like that, to where we have more moments where we step to the guy and put hurt on him. So the judges know that we coming to win. We not coming just to survive or just coming to look good or something like that. We actually coming to win. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more assertiveness. J1 Pro said, facts, Tregs. If you threw more power shots the last round, maybe Shaw gets a draw. Well, we don't need no draw because that means I would have lost my money. And shout out to Trey X because I at first I had bet on Shaw. I took Shaw by decision. And then I looked at the weigh-in and I got to thinking. I said, man, hold on, man. We might need to hedge this thing because I got Shaw at plus 130 on the decision. I also got FA at like I think plus 133 or some shit like that. So I got a bet where I was able to win money no matter who won the fight. So shout out to me, goddamn me. Even though I got my ass whooped on the Channel Ross this season. Appreciate that mess of fries for my man Warzone. Hyphy say FA doesn't fight like a heavyweight. Shit, what he fight like? He damn sure don't fight like no middleweight. Fa fight like a stiff ass heavyweight, man. He don't fight like light heavyweight or super middleweight or no shit like that. Elaborate on that a little bit, brother. What you talking about? Mike James said, yeah, Shaw was on the back foot way more than what I like. Yeah, just it's too much, man. And then there was some times where it looked like he wanted to sit back and wait. And then we just look at the history of boxing, especially recent history. Fighters that do a bunch of movement, they have not been getting rewarded. Look what happened to Rigondeaux. 2 fights in a row. That motherfucker lost to Astrolabio, and he lost to that other motherfucker. I can't think of his name. But or maybe he just lost once. But I know he was out there boxing and moving, and that shit didn't work out. Oh, yeah, the other one was Casemiro. So he lost to Casemiro and Astrolabio with all that box on the outside shit. Look at Esrelandi Law when he fought against Canelo. That motherfucker's out there boxing Canelo ass up in that fight. But the fight went to Canelo because you out there doing this excessive moving. You still got to go out there and leave your fingerprint on the fight. You know what I'm saying? And Shaw was doing some nice things. I'm not taking that away from him. He had some nice counters. He had some great jabs. Yeah, that was the main thing. Nice footwork. Nice use of ankles. Counter punch. Good jab. So he did some good things off in there. But I just think he just left too much meat on the bone. You know what I'm saying? J1 Pro said, yeah, the weigh-in made me doubt my pick. Yeah, I just thought he was too big, man. They say a good big man beats a good little man. And recently I felt like I saw a guy that was bigger go out there and beat a man with better skills. Because I saw Dillian White. He went out there and beat Jermaine Franklin. And I thought Jermaine Franklin had better skills than Dillian White. But Dillian White, he was just a way bigger fighter. Winston Lee said Shaw fought the whole fight as a counterpuncher. I mean, sometimes that's enough. But when you having a breakout performance, like this is your first time fighting in front of everybody and we get a chance to see you, I think you need to be more assertive. Step to the lion. Don't just run from the lion all night. And I hate to say the word run because I know that's a bad sounding word in boxing, but don't just move around from the lion. Step to the lion and back the lion up. Because if the lion is chasing you all night, you make him feel like a lion. And plus the judges is looking at this too. So step to the lion and make an impression. Hyphy said, I'd rather be at a funeral than watching Casemiro versus Rigo replay. Yeah, that was a terrible fight right there, man. That was a horrible fight. I thought Rigondeaux might could have won. Unless I'm mistaken, I might be tripping, but I thought Rigondeaux should have won that fight, but he didn't get the decision. But shit, we done came and did our thing, man. Called the fight and shit. That's what we came to do. I don't know what we got coming up next, y'all. Next week or no shit like that. If it's something that's interesting in calling, I definitely will call the fight. It seemed like my audio been working pretty decent. I'm assuming ain't nobody said nothing. So that means that I can get back on the trivia. Because it was kind of hard to get fired up and work on trivia when I can't even fucking do a live stream because my audio's so bad. So I'm going to have that shit on point, man. Don't even worry about it. Hyphy say Steven fights like a fighter trying to preserve his stamina. Okay. Well, that makes sense, though. He was a late minute replacement. That's why I said before the fight, normally he weighs into fights at 234 and a half, or maybe 3/4. This time he weighed in at 239 and 3/4 or a half. So that just lets you know he didn't have the time to get in the type of shape that he normally gets in. So I think that's what it mainly was. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, we done our thing. FA went out there and got a gift decision, I guess. These motherfucking Jacksonville Jaguars then came back on these. Man, these folks out their mind, man. They was up 27-0. And they let these people come all the way back on them. I think they scored 3 points in the second half. Because I think they had 27 points at the end of the first half. They scored 3 more points for the rest of the game. They need their ass kicked. I'm definitely just gonna be chilling, man. I'm watching football all day tomorrow. If somebody got time, matter of fact, give me a sec. I'm about to go look at boxing scene real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, I'm probably gonna have to do another live stream later down the line because Monday my daughter's birthday. We're gonna be at the movie theaters, y'all. So I'm gonna be able to go live Monday. Warzone, salute, fam. I can say it doesn't look or sound like Efe punching with special power easy. You can't land on the flesh. You can't cut out the ring very good. Basically following people around. What fight you talking about, the Rice fight? Rice won by um it was a cut after the fourth round or fifth round or something like that. I remember what round but Rice won though. It was a cut off a punch, not a headbutt. I just seen I see D'Lo talking to Warzone about MMA. I just seen some on ESPN say John Jones gonna fight at heavyweight or something for a title. D'Lo said, "I'm glad Rice got the W. I should have trusted my first mind. I thought short notice would get him. Well, old boy was winning the fight. Rice wasn't really throwing no punches. He was just really on his back foot, getting up out of there, no type of activity until he threw that 1-2. And that motherfucker landed right on the old boy eye. It's kind of going exactly. Warzone said they asked Efe about Anderson, and he said, "That's my friend." Anderson probably be giving him work and sparring. Just the smoke, that's my dog. D'Lo say, I was doing decent on Champ Ross until the two heavyweight bout 2 times, bro. When Salee said Anderson would KO Efe. You think so? Better not be in there trying to switch. Like you say, Efe outside of the top 30. He's ready to be upset. I wonder who Bob gonna beg him in for. Yeah, you right when Salee say Anderson sets his shots up better. Yeah, I agree. And they more crisp and clean than what I seen from Shaw. If Shaw shit was effective, Anderson shit gonna be effective. Said don't let FA catch him squared up. It's gonna be Katie Bar the door time. Man, I've been up since 5 this morning. Well, actually 4 o'clock. I would say every single puncher or combo stats with the left. No, every single punch or combo starts with the left. Said Efe doesn't know how to generate offense. Well, kind of slow. Kind of slow. His hamster wheel kind of slow.
Wanna go and shut it down?
Yeah, D'Lo say Efe does be in there looking like a novice.
Yeah, because he started when he was 17. But yeah, we can go ahead and shut it down, man. We ain't really got nothing major coming up next week. Sean Hemp Hill and some other motherfucker. We got a showbox card too on Friday. But we really ain't got nothing major coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we gonna be on. But salute to everybody, man. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Next big fight, we definitely gonna be on it. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, man. Much love to everybody. Salute to you.
Man, y'all already know, man. Much love. Always looking forward to come chopping it up with y'all, man. Been busy lately, man. But we definitely gonna be back on our shit. But shit, see y'all on the next one. Sometime next week. But man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Until next time. Don't forget to tell them heads in control. The fuck out my gym!
You heard him.
Salute, sis. Jazzy
She
T. Salute. Peace.